hospitals in Jamaica. Andrew Holness, stop trying to tell people say them can't talk. Andrew Holness go fix a dirty thinking hospital them in a Jamaica. Remember, chapter 3, section 13, C and D of the Jamaican Constitution. Andrew Holness, freedom of speech. The Jamaican Constitution guarantees every citizen the explicit right to freedom of expression and the right to seek, receive, distribute, and disseminate opinions without state interference. Remember that, Andrew Holness. Remember the U.S. First Amendment. Remember that too, yeah? And also remember the UN, United Nations, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 19. Remember, so people can talk. So, watch what you do. Yeah, man. Yes, man. Remember, also, here I go on. Go fix the dirty thinking hospital them. That me I tell you. So you will get 28.6 million Jamaican dollars for your pay, which is approximately 181,000 US. You will get third highest pay in the Americas. And you're going like, you don't want to go fix a dirty thinking hospital them, and you don't want people to talk. Andrew Holness go fix a dirty hospital them. You know shame. Fix the hospital them, man. You mean I say, look on the picture there. I saw Jamaica hospital then look, you know. Yeah, man, dirty hospital them people. Well, at least the people them sit down in a regular chair, yeah, so this is just, you know, stock images, you know. But yeah, man, people go to hospital and can't get a bed if you sit down for more than a week. Some people, me hear say people sit down for over 2 weeks and can't get a bed. Andrew Holness go fix a dirty thinking hospital them in Jamaica. That me I tell you. Go and fix the hospital them. Even Bloomberg rank Jamaica as the worst health system, as the worst in the Americas. And globally, one of the top 16 worst when it comes to the health of the nation. Andrew Holness go fix the dirty hospital them in Jamaica. But you get $28 million for your pay and you don't want people to talk. Go and fix it. Dirty hospital them, Andrew Holness. The hospital them now good. Now watch how I go read out in pay, you know. Because I pray this. Number one, I go read out the salary them, you know. We are going to read out the salary them right now. So number one, United States President, you know, 400,000 for the year. US dollars, that is, you know. You have Canada, 279,000 for the year. Then at number 3, we have Andrew Holness. He might make 181,000 for the year. Make we go again. Guatemala, 178,000. All right. You notice him there number 3. You know, when we say Americas, you know, make a show you something. When we say Americas, these are the countries we are referred to. Look good, you know. See it? This is the Americas, right? That's one. Map of the Americas. See where I go on? Map of the Americas. So all these countries are in the Americas. And you tell me, say, Andrew Holness, I get the third highest pay. Well, if you include Chile are the fourth still, but that's South America. But really, yeah, between the third and fourth highest pay across all of these countries. He might get the third highest pay, and Jamaica have the worst hospital them. Look for the hospital them looking at Jamaica. I'm going to fix a dirty thinking hospital them. Hospital we have roach and rat and all them sitting there, and he might get $28 million for him pay. He might get the third highest pay. Third or fourth highest pay in the Americas. So you have the US, Canada, and if you want to include Chile, and then Jamaica. Yeah, so if you include South America, you include Chile. Andrew Holness I get between the third and fourth highest pay in the Americas as a leader, and him have the worst hospital them. Worst hospital them. What kind of thing this? Alright, so I say Andrew Holness, I could go back again, you know, people. So the United States president I get 400,000 for the year. The Canadian Prime Minister I get 279,000, and then Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, I get 181,000. And then we move down to Guatemala at number 4, I get 178,000. And then Uruguay, 139,000. Then Colombia, 134,000. Then you have Dominican Republic leader, I get 120,000. Then you have Suriname, 116,000. Costa Rica, 113,000. Barbados, big up Mia Matley, big up Barbados, 106,000. Paraguayan leader, I get 103,000. Brazilian president, I think, yeah, Brazil have a president, 102,000. Guyana president, I think, 98,000. Bahamian prime minister, 86,000. Trinidad and Tobago leader, president, prime minister, well, I guess them have both of them. Well, the highest, whoever leads the government over there based on their constitution, them I get 85,000. Panama, their leader is getting 84,000. Ecuador, 75,000. Mexico, 67,000. El Salvador, 62,000. Antigua and Barbuda, 56,000. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 55,000. Argentina, 51,000. Peru, 51,000. St. Kitts and Nevis, 50,000. St. Lucia, 50,000. Honduras, 49,000. Venezuela, 48,000. Belize, 45,000. Bolivia, 39,000. Nicaragua, 38,000. Grenada, 37,000. Dominica, 35,000. Cuba, between 3,000 and 5,000. And for Haiti, it varies and it's unverified. And we understand the reason for that. But why Andrew Holness going to fix a dirty thinking hospital them and he might get so much money for him pay? Why him at the third highest pay? Or if you want to say the fourth highest paid leader in the Americas. And if you want to just use the region, North America and the Caribbean, I might get the third highest pay. And he won't go fix a dirty thinking hospital them. Sorry, people. So all of these other countries who will list out, me sure so for them hospital them better than the hospital them in Jamaica. Nobody now sit down in them hospital for 2 weeks and now get no bed and have to sit down in a wheelchair. Or the hospital them now aspirin in them. Or them now rat and roach and run up and down in them hospital. But he might get so much money for him pay. He might get the third highest pay in our region. Him as a leader get the third highest pay. And he might preside over the worst country. What is? What is this? I can't fix the hospital them and he might get so much pay, but yet still he might go on like him now want people to talk like a female mouth. You see what I say? Me want to know if a female mouth, you know. Because I don't know who him. You see what I say? Yeah, who him. What make him special make nobody can call him name? Are him name God? Yo, that brother have to go in people and like up the live and subscribe to the channel and come. I nah tap call him name, you know. More time, yeah, people like up the live and remember to hit the subscribe button and drop a comment, man, because that brother here, nah go on good. You see what I say? Yeah, man, like up the live and hit the subscribe button, because that brother here go on like him no want people to talk. You see what I say? How he might get so much money for him pay? Only in the entire Americas, alright? In the entire Americas, you know, people, and look good, you know. See country them. In the entire Americas, you have the president of the United States. The United States there right there, so. And see Canada there, so. You see how big them country they be, and them I get more, and they have Chile down here, so. But outside of them there, him I get the most money. You see me I say, look there. You see all of the country them, you see the size of Brazil, and him I get more money than the president of Brazil. How that work? You see me I say? Him I get more money than the president for Mexico. How that work? All of them other country, him I get more money than them. How that work, people? You see Colombia, so him I get more money than the president of Colombia. How that work? Bolivia, Paraguay, the whole of them places, Argentina, you see the size of Argentina. You see me, I say, how he might get more money than them people there? How that work? People like up the live and subscribe to the channel. Cause I feel like him slicking or going like him no want people to talk, you know. You see me, I say, remember, you know, all of this are public information, you know. You see me, I say, man, him dirty think in hospital, them. Him no shame. Him no shame, people. That me, I tell him, yo. So that brother here, I'm for go away, you know, man. People like up the live and remember to hit the subscribe button, you know. You see me, I say, yes, we are call up him name to get views. And we are call up him name to get money. Me no shame of it, because I show me a talk. You see me, I say? And the topics that are being covered here, yeah, man, are high CPM topics, but just hope so. Anyway, make we left that alone. Yeah, man. Why him get so much money for him pay? Number one is the United States, 400,000. Number two is Canada, 279,000. And number three is Jamaica, 181,000. Number four is Guatemala. Number five is Uruguay. Number six is Colombia. Number 7 is the Dominican Republic. Then Suriname, Costa Rica, Barbados, and so on. You ever hear somebody in a them the country there, I go hospital and have to sit down for 2 weeks in a wheelchair? You ever hear nothing like that before? Yo, people, that brother have to go, man, and go like him no want people to talk. You see me, I say? And that's why I come call him name today, and people like up the live. I remember if you subscribe to the channel, tell him if you go fix a dirty hospital them. Go in the comment section and tell Holness to go and fix the dirty thinking hospital them. And you notice me not say stinking, I say I'm gonna need to fix a dirty thinking hospital them in Jamaica with beer, roach and rat in them. Look like him goodly like see them thing that too, you know. And yeah, people like up the live. I remember if you subscribe to the channel. Because I'm not tap call him name, you know. You see me, I say? Him no important, you know, but you see because him go on like him no want people to talk, that's why me I call him name, you know. I'm not tap call him name, you know. People like up the live and subscribe to the channel, you know. You see me, I say, yeah, man, I could have talk about other things to get money, you know, but you see because of this, me I call him name because I want to get paid. You see me, I say? Holness, me I call him name because I want to get money. Yes, man. Tear down the country because I want to get money, me I call your name. Me I call your name. I want you call YouTube and tell them say if you do something about my channel. Yeah, man, I want you do it, man. Because I know you can't do it, because the factual information we I give out right to say, Holness, I call up your name. You get the third ISP. Between the third and fourth ISP in the Americas. You see how big the Americas be, almost half of the world, you know. And him get so much pay. Look for all of them countries. Some of them very big, some of them very small. You see it? Why him get so much money for him pay? People in the like up the life, subscribe to the channel. You see what go on here, so? Look on the country them. Some of them countries, some people probably never even know about them. Yo, John, watch it. See country them there, you know? See the country them there. And he might get more money than most of them country. And not just, yeah, man, he might get more money than most of them, the leader of most of them country. And you see how some of them country look big. Look on all Brazil. You feel like, say, people want to like up the life and want to subscribe. Remember to hit the subscribe button and go check out the video them too, you know. But yeah, man, we are talking about that. We are talking about the individual. Yeah, man, that individual there. Can feel like him slick, you know. Yeah, man, see him, yeah, man. I could put him right up on the screen. 28 million Jamaican dollars. And when you convert that work out to 181,000 US, why him get so much money? I really want to know, people, why him get so much money for him pay. You see me? I say, so me want to know. So, people in Jamaica, are they getting the third highest pay or the fourth highest pay in the region? I won't say region, I'm not talking about Caribbean, because clearly he's getting the highest salary in the Caribbean. So take out the Caribbean out of it, him win the Caribbean by far. But when you have the Caribbean, so if him lead the Caribbean by far, why Jamaican people now get the highest pay in the Caribbean too? You see what I say? Why Jamaica don't have the highest per capita income in the Caribbean? That I want to know. Because he might get more than the Bahamian Prime Minister. He might get more than the Trinidad and Tobago President or Prime Minister. He might get more than the Barbadian Prime Minister. Why he might get so much money for him pay and him can't go fix the dirty thing in hospital them? Sorry, people. You know, say last time I did on one live stream and somebody forward on the live stream that they are talking about 1 p.m. like them not in a sense. See what I say? So, me show cause I not even did all I pray this, you know. Cause I say them topic are not really my type of topic them. So I not even a pray, but a while me up on the live, me a reason it. I mean I say about Holness. So that brother and I get them. So you see the moment me pull up this information and show them say yo, them type of money that individually are getting, cause the first thing them love got to about, oh, you can't compare Jamaica to first world country. Like on the people living in Jamaica too. But why him a get first world pay when Jamaica have third world hospital? Or why him a get make you use another term, developed and developing? Why him a get developed country pay but Jamaica have developing country hospital? You see me I say why him a get so much money? You understand? Do some dirty thinking hospital them when on a bed in a them. See me I say no basic medication and he might get so much pay. He might get more pay than the president of Brazil. He might get more pay than the president for Mexico. But we have some dirty hospital, some dirty thinking hospital that people have here sit down in for weeks and can't get a bed. So him can't fix them there, but him want to get so much money for him pay. No, people and like up the live and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel because yes, me I call him name to get views, you know. We not stop, you know. See what I say? We not stop calling him name to get views. People like up the live and remember to subscribe to the channel because our views we attack for, views and likes and money we attack for. You understand me? So we not stop calling up him name to get views, you know. So go and fix the dirty hospital them. You can't get the third ISP in the region and go and like say, you know want to fix the hospital them. And Holness go and fix the dirty thinking hospital them. Dirty hospital them where your people wouldn't even want them dog in it. Imagine, you're not ashamed. Yeah, I get so much money for your pay and the people them can't even get a bed in the hospital them. No people, this no sound good none at all. Hold on, somebody drop a message, but I don't see it. I look like say like YouTube block it. I wonder what that person they say. I see my dashboard I show me say a message come in, but I don't see it. Oh God. I wonder if I something inappropriate them type there. I don't even know. No. See where the dashboard see where I go on. So I'm gonna check it elsewhere and see. Because I don't know where I go on, you know. Don't know where we go. People don't feel like say a Jamaica have the dirtiest hospital them in our region, dirty thinking hospital them. By the way, people let me ask you something. What is your experience in the Jamaican hospitals? You see what I say? Whether you're working at the hospital or you're a patient in the hospital or you have someone who visited the hospitals, whether a friend or a family member, let me know your experience in the Jamaican hospitals. You see what I say? And do you think this individual is supposed to get so much money for him pay? The worst hospital them in the Americas. Worst health care in the Americas, but he might get one of the highest salaries. And the things of that fear, people. And the really things of that fear. Yeah, man, people, like up the live and remember to subscribe to the channel. People, double tap the screen, like the live, and please subscribe to the channel because we definitely want to see you again, you know, people. Definitely want to see you again because the individual I feel like him slick, you know. You see what I say? Feel like, because I want to really know. Hold on, because I'm going to pull up some more information over here saying that may I tell you, you know. Because this individual, see what I say? I oppress the people them in Jamaica and I take so much money for fee him pay. You see what I say? Why him have to get so much money for fee him pay? Why? Yeah, when I look on the list right, I say, you know, people are not normal, you know. I say 181,000. Just imagine, he might get 181,000 and you have much bigger countries, much richer countries we have way better healthcare and general social services. Say me also look on a place like Costa Rica. Costa Rica a nice place, you know. Barbados a nice place, you know. You see me I say, and them people there, them for them leader get so much less than him. Look on a place like Brazil. You see me I say? Why make we use them three? Well, we have to fact here. Make we use them country. We have Costa Rica, Brazil. I'm not going to put in Paraguay, so although Paraguay I get 103,000. So we have Costa Rica, Barbados, Brazil, Bahamas, and Trinidad. All those countries, their leaders are getting less pay than Andrew Holness. Why is it that they are getting less pay than Andrew Holness? That I want to know. But Jamaica can have the best health care. You see me I say? Andrew Holness I get approximately 45% of what the President of the United States is getting for him pay. No, anybody can justify that. Why is it that he might get so much money? So, but the question is there anyone in Jamaica who is getting 45% of their counterparts in the United States? So let's say you are do a job in Jamaica. You get 45% of what a person who lives and works in the United States is getting for their pay doing the same job. What's so why what him a do so him can get 45% off what the President of the United States I get? You see the size of Jamaica? Jamaica is a city in the US bigger than the whole of Jamaica. So what him really I say? You see me I say the population of Jamaica, well, even a small town, even a town, not even a city. Me not even go state, but a town in the US have more people than Jamaica. You see me I say? The amount of things where the President of the United States, whoever it is, has to do. But what him have to do? Why him have to get so much money for fee him pay? And I go on like him don't want people to talk. You see me I say? That's why me attack for get pay. Me attack for get likes. Me attack for get views, and me attack for get pay. So anybody will have a problem with that. Yeah, that is it. Simple as that. Me attack for get views, likes, and pay. Because I'm not telling a lie. Because the whole of the information I say, you think me have to go nothing personal. You think me have to get up and go talk nothing about integrity commission. Me not have to go there. So me not have nothing. Me don't even have to go talk nothing about that. You see what I say? Me not have to go talk nothing about that. This is real public information. You see what I say? Yeah, I get 181,000, way much more pay than many other countries in the Americas. How you are get so much money for your pay, but yet still the hospital them in Jamaica dirty and think. Me not even want to say stink, them dirty and think. Pay roach and rat in them. Where the nurse them come protest, so them no bed. So when the nurse them come, so I lie the nurse them I tell. Now that I want to know. Come out and talk about misinformation. What kind of misinformation? Nobody tell no lie on you. If you say the nurse them are eyeglass to get up and just come talk something and nothing go so. You feel like say that go on? That I want to know, people remember to like the live and drop a comment. See me I say people. Yeah man, definitely. And the people, I'm sure something will go on right there, so spread there. Remember people, remember to hit that. Adesh Singh, what's up? How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Are you watching from the Caribbean? You're watching from Jamaica? Where are you watching me from, Adesh? Yeah man, today we're there to talk about Andrew Holness and why is he getting so much pay with the worst hospitals them. You see me I say, I hope you have no reason to go to these hospitals. Third, yeah man, you might get the third highest pay in the region, but yet still the hospital them is rubbish. By the way, well, I'm not sure if you're watching from Jamaica, but what are your thoughts about the health system in Jamaica? Is there an answer? Just imagine Trinidad and Tobago leader get 85,000. You ever hear anybody in a Trinidad that complains to them go hospital and can't get a bed before? You ever hear that? Or you ever hear in a Barbados, anybody in a Barbados that talk about that? You ever hear anything like that before? Why is it that him I get so much pay? Yeah, why is it that him I get so much pay? Somebody can explain that to me. You know, I said some dirty hospital, I'm not shame. So when him go at these meetings or whatever them I have with other leaders, and the people them have them nice, clean hospital them. You see, I say state of the art hospital them, and him have some dirty thinking place and not even fit for. Well, then again, people care for them dogs still, so nobody won't even care them dog or them the place there. You see, I say doctor them a fear encounter with all kind of sewage water and thing in them quarters. And them are going like you know want to fix a dirty hospital them. I don't know what I'm telling you. I don't know why him get so much money. Oh, him get so much money and the hospital them not fix. You know what I say? I gone a World Cup and the hospital them not fix. Me want to know if him not shame, you know. And let me see what. Imagine Holness, the head of the Jamaican government, compensation exceeds that of leaders governing significantly larger economies across Latin America. Of course, you know the country them bigger, so more than likely their economy is gonna be way larger. You understand what I say? Places like Mexico, alright, Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina, him get more than the leader of them country there. No, how that makes sense? How that makes sense? Him get so much money for him pay. I really want to know, you know. Yes, people, I really want to know why Holness I get so much money for him pay. People, please like up the live and remember to hit the subscribe button. Because maybe somebody have the answer for that, you know. Why him get so much pay? And do you agree with him being paid so much when the hospital them dirty and think and him going like him no want people to talk? Holness go fix it dirty hospital them, you know, and shame. Going like you don't want people to talk or come talk about misinformation and what people are saying illegal. Nobody has said nothing illegal over here, so it's illegal to tell people so the hospital them dirty. Be a roach in them, be a rat run up and down in them. And that you tried. Well, the best way if you hide it is to fix it. And nobody won't have nothing for talk say. Because every time I come live because I know so somebody soon go in a comment section go talk about them experience, you know. Or an experience of a family member, you know. See what I say? Like him now want to fix the dirty hospital them. Yeah, I get the highest pay in the Caribbean. Imagine you will get the highest pay in the Caribbean. Probably you could have, in some instances double times the leaders of many Caribbean countries, but yet still you feel like I don't know, yeah. But you see the hospital them not good none at all. See what I say? You watch it pre now, let me see what I go on. Because I'm going to show you one ranking, you know. Read out one ranking because when you hear this, you're not going to surprise. Alright, so the Indigo Wellness Index. Alright? America's regional breakdown, alright? Top health performers in the Americas. And like I showed earlier, this is the Americas. Yes, and all these countries. Look on the map right there, so all these countries. Yes, we'll pull it up closer. This is the Americas. This is a map of the Americas. So the Americas is not only the United States. It includes North America, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. Alright, so note we are also in the Americas. Yeah, Jamaica is in the Americas. So, open to know that. Alright? They make me pull this and drag this back over here so and put that individual up on the screen for sure. Him and him $28 million, which is approximately 181,000 US for the year, and the dirty hospital them down at the bottom right. So, all right, so the Indigo Wellness Illness Index, you can look it up, people. Anyway, but when we're done though, when we finish the live stream, you can go look it up. All right, so top health performers in the Americas. Yeah. Before we even read them out, in the Indigo Wellness Index compiled by Letter One using data from Bloomberg and the WHO, which you know that's World Health Organization and the World Bank, 191 countries were assessed across 10 health metrics, including government healthcare spending, life expectancy, obesity, inactivity, and illness risk factors. When filtering the Indigo Index strictly for countries in the Americas, all right, so we're going to read all this. All right, watch the deal. Canada ranks at number one. Canada actually ranks close to the top globally. So not only the Americas, but even when you consider countries on the other side of the world. All right. Then second, you have Costa Rica. All right. And I hope you remember how much money we saw that the leader of Costa Rica is getting for their pay. So if the leader of Costa Rica is getting so much less than Andrew Holness, why is it that they are ranked at number 2? All right, then you have Uruguay. All right, Uruguay is typically one of the highest paid countries in the Americas overall, but that leader is getting less than Andrew Holness, and they are ranked at number 3. All right, number 4 you have Chile, number 5 you have Panama. Matter of fact, you even have Cuba being ranked above Jamaica. Well, yeah, considering all the circumstances over there. All right, so Cuba, although you know what, Cuba have good doctors, of course. All right, but Cuba ranked at number 6. Mexico ranked at number 7. Argentina ranked at number 8. The United States ranked at number 9, and there is a reason why the United States is ranked at number 9. It explained ranked lower than expected globally due to high obesity, inactivity. All right, and inactivity. So those are the major factors for the United States ranked at number 9 and not higher. Then we have number 10, Colombia. Number 11, Ecuador. Number 12, Peru. Number 13, Brazil. All right. You know what is the one in a year Jamaica yet? Yeah, I make we go and read. Then we reach at this tier. It's labeled lowest performing countries in the Americas, the bottom tier. All right, that's what Jamaica there. Make we read. Dominican Republic still not reach Jamaica yet. That's number 14. Number 15, we have Guatemala, still not reach Jamaica yet. Number 16, Nicaragua. All right. And number 17, Jamaica. Jamaica there at number 17. And yeah, people, this one is just unbelievable. All right, I got telling you the country them are ranked below Jamaica. All right, so we have Bolivia and Honduras. And then they have Venezuela, and we know the situation in Venezuela. Not only, the recent happenings, but even before that, the situation with Venezuela. So there is an explanation for that. And the lowest rank overall is Haiti. All right? And they have the lowest score in the entire Western Hemisphere. So imagine, 4 countries ranked below Jamaica, and 2 of them, there are severe conditions in 2 of the countries, that 2 of the 4 countries that are ranked below Jamaica. So effectively, you can just say Jamaica have the worst health care in the Americas. Well, I could say we can explain Venezuela and Haiti, but other than that, Bolivia and Honduras. So outside of them, every other country in the Americas, their health care, according to the Indigo Wellness Index. And this information was obtained from sources such as Bloomberg, World Health Organization, and the World Bank. And these are credible organizations, of course. All right? So, and they show that Jamaica have one of the worst healthcare system across the region. And you tell me, say, Andrew Holness do a good job, people. Like up the live and subscribe to the channel, because him not supposed to get so much money for him pay. If you must get so much money for him pay, one of the things that we need to fix a healthcare. Right now, people don't want to go to hospital in Jamaica, and a matter of fact, even the State Department issued a travel advisory warning their citizens about traveling to Jamaica because of the poor state of healthcare. So imagine, would the United States State Department issue such a travel advisory if nothing never goes so? You really think they would do that? So imagine, you have some hospital where you wouldn't even want to carry a dog go. And like I say, people care for them dogs. So if you care for your dog, you wouldn't even want to bring them to the hospital. Them. Can you imagine you have your nice clean dog in your yard? You wouldn't want your dog for all type of rat and roach and them sitting there in contact with your dog because you don't have those things in your house. But you go to the hospital in Jamaica, go encounter them. Yeah, so I say people go to the hospital for you, and this is a call and do some nurses say. So people go to the hospital for some heart condition or things like that. Or maybe a broken limb or anything, a fractured limb. And when you check it out, them end up sepsis. How that work? And the dirty condition them, man. But remember the doctor them expose it, The doctors said they have to encounter sewage in them quarters. Now me can tell you personally, if I was that one of those doctors, I'm not gonna work. Simple as that. The boy, bro, I donate all Jamaica money. Yeah, man, big up Jada Green. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for dropping a comment. Like, I don't know how long you have been inside the live stream, Jada. But Andrew Holness, I get one of the highest salaries as a leader in the Americas, all right? Ranked above Jamaica is in terms of salary for the leader of the country. The United States leader, I get $400,000 for the year. And then Jamaica, after United States, then Canada, $279,000. And then you have Jamaica coming in at number 3 with $181,000. And very importantly, Andrew Holness are getting more pay. We can use places in the region, all right? You might get more pay than the Bahamian Prime Minister, all right? And you might get more pay than the Trinidad and Tobago leader. Whether it's president or prime minister, I don't know who it's referencing right here. We can check it still, but whoever is considered the person who leads the government in Trinidad and Tobago, they are getting $85,000. Even Panama, but we there use the region still. So make we go. So imagine where Barbados is on the list. Where is Barbados? But big up Mia Motley. So he's getting even more than the Barbadian Prime Minister, Mia Motley. Barbadian Prime Minister Mia Motley is getting $106,000 for the year. So why is it that he must get $181,000? That I want to know. We have a long list of countries in the Americas right here. We have 34 countries listed. Yeah, according to my list right here, we have 34 countries listed. And he might get, so he is number 3 on that list. Now, how that work? Why is it that he might get so much pay and the hospital them out there dirty and think? I'm not say stink, in this case I'm saying think. Yeah, the hospital them dirty and think. You see what I say? The hospital them there, people go there and can't get a bed. Them have to sit down for 2 weeks. Can't get a bed. As nurse if you treat patient on floor, imagine you have a good bed in your yard and you have to go to hospital go lie down on floor. How kind of country this? But this brother here get so much pay. Why am I get so much money for him pay? You see what I say? Because you see this 28 million, like I say, put that in the US. And you see it is 181,000 him I get more pay than most persons, most leaders across the Americas. And see, this is a picture. This is the Americas. This is a map of the Americas. Look on it good. You see all of the country them? On it good, you know. Look at all these countries in the Americas, and him I get more money than most of the leaders of these countries. And you see the size of them countries? And not only the size, but the GDP of these countries, how him I get so much money for him pay. What's so special about Jamaica? Why him I get so much money for him pay? The bro pad a stack up for when him never take pay. Yeah, man, the people them need to know this, man. You see me I say him can't get so much money for him pay. You see me I say, so if him get so much money for him pay, the question is, other than the fact that the hospital them dirty, Jamaican people get the third highest pay in the Americas, and that is a question, you know, not a statement, you know. You see me I say? I'm sure that is not the case, you know. Because the amount of Jamaican people that travel all over the place because they want to get work and they want to get more pay and them type of thing. The amount of Jamaican are going to Trinidad and them place to go work. So if Jamaica did get the third highest pay in the generally, not him, you know, but generally, if Jamaican people in general were getting the third highest pay in the Americas, like him, no Jamaican wouldn't get up, run Ghana, Barbados or run Ghana, Trinidad or whichever one of them places to go work. You'd stay right in your country. You see what I mean? Because last night, you know, we do a quick calculation. And we show say he's getting, Andrew Holness is getting 45% of what the President of the United States is getting. Film pay. Alright? Just the raw numbers, you know. And then when we go check a fast food worker, we could use like we use New York for example, and I think based on my calculation, if memory serves me correctly, the fast food worker in Jamaica compared to the fast food worker in the United States is getting 16%. So I think hourly I'm sure the fast food worker or minimum wage in New York is $16 per hour. So $16 per hour, but then when you calculate the Jamaican minimum wage per hour, it works out to I think it's $2.66. And I think that is 16% of where. This is just going based on memory, but $2.66. If you can calculate it, but as I said, I think it's somewhere close to 16% of what the person doing the same job in the United States. Yeah, because let's use fast food. Fast food is fast food. So if you work at KFC is KFC or Burger King or whichever. Yeah, it's just the same, basically the same thing. Same job them do. But the person in Jamaica gets 16% of what the person over there would be getting. But then significantly, when I looked at nurses, a nurse at the same level, at the entry level, in Jamaica, would be getting 16%, no, sorry, not 16, 7 point something percent. I don't remember 7 point too much, but 7.7%, approximately 7% of what a nurse at a similar level in New York would be getting for their pay. So why is it that he might get 45% of what the United States president get, but a person in Jamaica now get 45% of what a person in those other countries would be getting for their pay? No, I really want to know that. Maybe somebody can answer the question. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer. Maybe one of them supporter them in the chat can answer. Because he always have some supporter, you know, we come over here, so come chat a bag of foolishness. But you see, last night I mentioned this. Because last night it was a eagle life to, just call me, just feel come call him name, Because when him come out and go and like say, like nobody can call him name, like him can't stop nobody from call for him name. You see what I say? Should have glad say me all I call him name. Because I remember say him not special, Only reason why me I call him name is because him go on like say nobody know fi call him name. That's why I just say, alright, I just feel idle. Just for that reason there, me I go call him name. You see what I say? Because watch it. I'm hold on them and pull up this right as well. Because what you must remember, there's a thing called free speech. Yeah, man. Them definitely need to remember. So, in reference to the Jamaican chapter of fundamental rights and freedom, right? Chapter 3, section 3C and D of the Jamaican Constitution. It states clearly that the Constitution guarantees every citizen the explicit right to freedom of expression and the right to seek, receive, and distribute and disseminate opinions without state interference. So don't go on like you want to try muzzle people like you don't want people to talk. Remember, in the West we live in. You see what I say? And yeah, speaking of the Americas, you realize, look on all these countries. Which one of them countries you will hear any leader trying to stop people from talking? And I talk about what people are taxed illegal. When did speech become illegal? After nobody and somebody threaten you? After nobody not threaten you? Say nobody not threaten you and nobody not promote no illegal activity and them thing there. Why you going like you don't want people to talk for? You know what I say? Look on all of these countries on this image I may show you. Any one of them country there. You see what I say? Anyone that are going in any one of them country there. Maybe one. Which I really are going to have to discuss that. But out of all these countries listed right here, not listed, but on the map right here, maybe only one of them alone, but him feel like say is a good thing if you get up on, yeah, him feel like it's a good thing. Fear going like you don't want people to talk like people supposed to afraid. You understand what I say? Because it's one thing today, for him get up and going like you don't want people to talk. But what is it going to be next? Well, him going to tell you, say, you can't wear a white shirt, or him going to tell you how you have cut your hair. Because me hear that there's a certain country where still like that, You know, you have, yeah, we're not going to call the name of that country there still, but a country in Asia. Yeah, them tell you say you can't. Yeah, them give you a specific set of hairstyles, and that are the only way you can cut your hair. Them tell you how you have to dress, and you see me I say all of that. You can't say nothing about the country and all of them type of thing there. And that is where he might try to pull off in Jamaica. You see me I say no man can't tell me when me fi talk say. You see me I say because all of what me I say is so true. And you know the weird thing about it is, you see that country, where they over up on the other side, yeah, that country where they to the right of Greenwich, or the east of Greenwich, we over so in Asia, that particular country. No matter how them try to stop the citizens from talking and all them type of thing there, the world don't need to hear the citizens talk about what go on. The world already know. They understand me? I said them things the world don't know exactly what go on in them country. You see me? I say the world have that country as an outcast. So at that him I try to pull off in Jamaica. Because that particular country, nobody over them place regular people can't travel and them thing so at that him want. And that way more, if not tourists got that country there. A matter of fact, you're not even allowed to travel to that country. That is what this individual here try. You see what I say? This individual, look on him good. You see how much money him get for him pay? 28.6 million Jamaican dollars, which works out to 181,000. Now, him get all this money and go on like him no want people to talk. No, how this work? Please remember to like the live and people and subscribe to the channel. Let me see something right there. Let me check out something. Because today an idea. I feel like I call up his name, you know. See what I'm saying? Yes, I call his name to get views, you know. That is what I tell you. So I'll admit it, you know. You just know, so without I call him name to get views, man. That's all. But you see, while we are calling name to get views, we're also speaking the truth. So I like me just call him name and I tell no lie. A lie and I tell over here, so. I see if I lie me I tell, because I know them friend them goodly over here watching them. They would run out in the comment section and talk all kind of thing, you know. But you see, you can see say, yeah. But you know, you know him. You see, I say normally we're up on the live, them, you know, pay people attack all kind of thing, and so nobody not like see him, you know. Yeah, man, nobody not like see him. Yeah, man, so all heap of other things I could have said, but we're not going to really say them type of thing there still. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, the brother there. You know how he might get so much money for fit him pay. You see what I say? Third highest salary in the Americas. But yet still, the hospital them out here, no good. The fix the hospital, because I don't know if this brother is not shame, you know. But he look like me like him now, not shame still, honestly. Because so the rest of the leader them now ask him, say, yo, so how your place looks up? Honestly, you never, John, me was some other leader, I never want him to name me, you know. And then I say, come and say, you the hospital, I'm in your place, stay so. No, sir, I don't want your side of me, man. You can't be friend. You know what I mean? But I know so the leader them in the other country, them now keep them hospital them type of way there. So every rest of leader them now keep them hospital them type of way there. Why him have to keep the hospital them type of way there? But yet still him get so much pay. You see what I say? Why him used to justify why him have to get so much pay? You don't know who can explain that, you know. I don't know if anybody in the comment section can tell me why them think this brother have to get so much money for fit him pay. Why him do that is so special. That makes it to the point where the country need to give him so much money. Because I want to know, is there anyone here on the chat who thinks that Andrew Holness do a good job? And you think him deserve to get so much money for him pay? Akeem Rodney, big up yourself. Thanks for coming to the live. Thanks for dropping a comment. How are you doing today? Yeah, why is it that Andrew Holness get the third highest pay in the Americas as a leader of the country, but yet still we have the worst hospital them? See what I say? Yeah, I try to figure it out, you know. That's why I'm forward on the live, you know. Because we don't know if you know the numbers, you know, but I can run back the numbers them again. Because them numbers you can never get stale, you know. You see what I say? Because we have two set of numbers running, alright. So I can run the pay numbers, alright? So we have the President of the United States, who is getting $400,000 for the year. You have the Prime Minister of Canada getting $279,000. And right there at number 3, you have Jamaica, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, which in this case is the individual right here on the screen, getting $181,000. Now this is United States dollars, because you notice on the picture on the screen shows 28.6 million, but that's Jamaican dollars. Alright, so we converted it to US, so easier calculation and uniformity when it comes to the currencies. Alright, so Jamaica rank at number 3 behind the United States and Canada. Then at number 4, you have Guatemala, which Their leader is getting 178,000. Then you have Uruguay, 139,000. All right. Then you have Colombia. Your leader is getting 134,000. Then you have Dominican Republic. Their leader is getting 120,000. And then you have Suriname. Their leader is getting 116,000. Then you have Costa Rica. Their leader is getting 113,000. Then you have Barbados. Their leader is getting 106,000. Paraguay. Their leader 103,000. Brazil 102,000. You have Guyana 98,000. Bahamas 86,000. Trinidad 85,000. Panama 84,000. Ecuador 75,000. Mexico 67,000. El Salvador 62,000. Antigua and Barbuda 56,000. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 55,000. Argentina 51,000. Peru 51,000. St. Kitts and Nevis 50,000. St. Lucia 50,000. Honduras 49,000. Venezuela 48,000. Belize 45,000. Bolivia 39,000. Nicaragua 38,000. Grenada 37,000. Dominica 35,000. Cuba between 3,600 and 5,000. And then you have Haiti, which it varies. It doesn't, yeah, and it's unverified. All right. Now here are the list of those countries. Why is it that him there number 3? But then we have another list. We have another list where the health system is ranked. All right. I'm gonna show you. Say Jamaica there almost at the bottom of the list. So one know is why him a get, so maybe somebody know, because Akeem, I don't know the answer, but me I try to figure it out. Alright. So this list. So it's the Indigo Wellness Index. Alright. In the Indigo Wellness Index compiled by Letter One. Alright. Using data obtained from Bloomberg, World Health Organization, and the World Bank. All right? But we only use data from the Americas. All right? And like I said, the name of the index is Indigo Wellness Index. All right? Ranked at number 1 is Canada. All right? Ranked at number 2 is Costa Rica. Ranked at number 3 is Uruguay. And you remember how much money them people I get for them pay? The only one so far will rank higher than Jamaica in terms of salary is Canada. Alright. To open our follow, you know. So we have Uruguay at number 3. Number 4 is Chile. Number 5 is Panama. Number 6 is Cuba. Number 7 is Mexico. Number 8 Argentina. All them people I get less pay than him except Canada so far, you know. And then number 9 now we have the United States, and there's an explanation for the United States. Well, yes, the US president is getting more than him, fine, but here the US ranked lower than expected globally due to high obesity, inactivity, and healthcare cost barriers. All right, so there are other factors other than just the plain quality of the healthcare that causes the US to be ranked so low. The number 10 you have Colombia. Number 11 you have Ecuador. We still don't reach Jamaica yet, you know. Number 12 you have Peru. Number 13 we have Brazil. These people are get less paid than him, you know. Dominican Republic at 14. Guatemala at 15. Nicaragua at 16. Number 17 is Jamaica. So far, all I will read, only two of them country the leader I get more than Jamaica. Alright? Now, next we have number 18 we have Bolivia, and number 19 we have Honduras. And then number 20 we have Venezuela. And we know, you know, the situation in Venezuela, so I never expect them healthcare to be good, alright? And then at the bottom of the list you have Haiti. Now, we know why. So out of the 4 countries that are ranked below Jamaica when it comes to healthcare, 2 of them we have explanation for it. We know exactly why their healthcare is worse than that of Jamaica. But then, we could look at the other two countries that are ranked below Jamaica. We could check out the salary of those leaders, alright? So we're going to look for the leader of Bolivia. Hold on, let me make sure. Bolivia and Honduras, alright? Remember, Holness is getting 181,000 per year. So the two countries were really ranked, not for other reasons, but really the healthcare were ranked below Jamaica are Bolivia and Honduras. So I got look how much money them are get for them, their leaders are getting for their pay. Bolivia and Honduras, I'm fine. We are on the bottom of the list, alright. Bolivia, alright. The Bolivian leader is getting 39,000 for the year, alright. Because I guess it's a poor country, I guess, alright. But him now, Holness, I get 181,000. The Bolivian leader, 39,000. Alright, you have a look for the Honduran leader. Alright, Honduras, 49,000. So the Honduran leader get 49,000 and the Bolivian leader get 39,000. But why is it that him after get 181,000? Imagine Jamaica rank almost at the bottom of the list. Now I can go to hospital, but then again, no sir. Well, me not to eat pig still, but for the people them will eat pig. Alright? So no, but you wouldn't want your goat and your hog going at them the hospital there, and then you have to eat them after that. No sir. Because them goodly catch all type of sitting. You see what I say? Much time we hear the nurse them come out and protest say no bed no dead. So them have to treat patient on the floor. Imagine you left your good yard with your good bed. And you have to go in a hospital and lie down on some dirty floor. That's why I not stop calling him to get views and likes, you know. Yeah, man, we not stop calling him to get views and likes him and in dirty thinking hospital them. You see what I say? I talk about and I talk about so what people say on the internet illegal. Somebody attack something illegal, yes, sir. The hospital them are dirty. The hospital them not on the bed in them. They don't have sewage around through the doctor's quarters them. I doctor them come out and say it and the nurse them come out and say it, you know. I never me say it. Because I don't know nothing about them something. I don't work at hospital. You see what I say? When the people them come tell me, say, both people what I know and people what I don't know. Both online, both me as a vlogger and me personally, people are telling me, say, them go to the hospital and they're there for a week and can't get no bed. I lie me I tell. Body I tell me, oh, this Robert. Welcome to the live stream, Robert. Thanks for dropping a comment. Yeah, man, when the people them talk them thing there, so them there at the hospital for 2 weeks and I get no bed. I like the people them I tell. But when the nurse them come out and confirm it, says a lack of bed and them have to treat people on the floor and them type of thing there. And them come out and protest. I like the nurse them I tell. Yeah, people, like up the live and subscribe to the channel. Because this individual there want to know why he might get so much pay. You see what I say? What's so important about him? Why he might get so much pay? People remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel. Alright, remember so we are call Holness name to get views and likes, you know. But remember, at the same time, we're telling the truth. So while we are calling him name to get views and likes, we also attack the truth too. And him need to go fix the dirty hospital them. Simple as that. Holness to go fix the dirty hospital them. You know shame. Really want to know if him not shame, you know. Yeah, people, you know, go in the comment section and type, say, Andrew Holness go fix the dirty hospital then. Yeah, man, just go in the comment section and type it, man. You know, so the people that want to watch on a TV probably can't really type that right now, but maybe you can still. But yeah, man, people, don't tell him to go fix the hospital, them. Tell him to go fix the dirty hospital, them. Dirty thinking hospital, them. We're not even fit for your dog. Well, I see a comment. You see a comment there, so. You say Andrew Holness is the biggest. Alright, aka, him and him government, Governor General and his stinking dirty friends, them too. Yeah, man, if you go fix the dirty hospital, them, man, that me I tell them, man. That me I tell you. Because, him I get some, what on it? Lily M. Brown. Big up yourself, Lily M. Brown. Thanks for dropping a comment. I don't know if you were here earlier when I read the rankings given to the Jamaica health system based on information obtained from Bloomberg, WHO, which you know that is the World Health Organization, and the World Bank. And Jamaica was ranked almost at the bottom in the Americas. 4 countries ranked below Jamaica. 2 of those countries are Haiti and Venezuela. And of course we know why those countries are ranked so low. The other 2 countries are Bolivia and Honduras. Alright, but the other countries in the Americas, based on that information, ranked higher than Jamaica. But yet still, he might get the 3rd highest pay in the Americas. Now look at this map. And just imagine Andrew Holness getting the 3rd highest pay. Just look at all these countries. He might get the 3rd highest pay, 181,000 US. So you see when you convert that 28.6 or whatever amount that is, million Jamaican dollars, it works out to 181,000 US. Why is it that he might get so much pay? But we have almost the worst healthcare in the Americas. Dirty hospital when on a bed and no medication in them. Doctor not even have gloves on them sitting there. Alright, Lynn M. Brown. I'm not going to read that comment yesterday. But I know why I say I want to read it, but you know for certain reason, we're not going to read it. But people up on the chat, when you read that comment there, if you watch it live, go and read that comment. I don't want to read that one there, but big up yourself doing it. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. I probably all agree with what you said too. But you know, for certain YouTube reasons, I don't want to read it. But yeah, man. I mean, if you go fix the hospital, then I tell you the truth. Because I don't know where you're watching from, if you're watching from the US or wherever, you know, but wherever you're watching from, Lynn, you know the situation with the hospitals in Jamaica, whether it's keep on and say it's Lily. Yeah, Lily Brown. Yeah, man, big up. So, wherever you're watching from, sure you must have had some experience with the Jamaica healthcare system, whether it's you personally or a friend or a family member. You understand? You can't leave your good bed in your yard and go in a hospital gone. No, man, you can't. You mean you me go because me I got type things that him I got set. So when it's once you know say nothing, once you don't threaten him, you know. Once you don't threaten him, you're good, you know. See what I say? Once you don't threaten him, you don't say nothing slanderous or libelous, you're good. Him can't stop nobody from talking. Because I him say where they why I'm even there, so you know. They're on the live, you know, to come, just make it my point of duty, so make a call up him name, you know. You see me, because him going like him no want nobody talk, you know. Because him no realize, say, we in a democratic country. We live in the West. You understand me, say? So we live in the West, and him, yeah, man, him for go, man. Yes, I'm in farm watching the people. Yeah, man. Because the thing is, you know, him not realize it. People not have to go, people not have to talk nothing personal about him, you know. You understand me? I say, because all me I talk, so this is not nothing personal. This is public information. You see me? I say, all the way I say right, so that's true. You see me? I say? Because that's true, say, he might get 181,000 for the year. That's true. No lie no in that. And that's true, say, him are one of the highest paid leaders in the Americas. That's true. And it's also true that Jamaica have one of the worst healthcare system in the Americas. I never hear nobody in a Barbados or Trinidad and them place there a complain, say, them go to the hospital and have to sit down in a wheelchair for 2 weeks. Never heard of that before. I never hear no doctor a complain, say, them have to encounter with sewage in them quarters. Never hear of that before. I never hear no nurse come out and protest in those countries saying them not have aspirin and them not have bed for treat patient and them have to treat patient on floor. I never hear nobody in those countries complain, say, them a go to the hospital as the patient and them have to bring them own gloves. I never hear say AC stop work, so them have to put off surgery in a them place there. I never hear nothing like that before. I never hear in those countries people can call and get an ambulance. But yet still, he might get way more money for him pay than them people. Them people they get run about. Vernon Dowse, big up yourself. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for dropping a comment. How are you doing? Yeah, cause the thing is, Lily. Anyway, keep up the pressure and the I write about him everywhere I go. The truth me attack. Alright. Yeah, but big up yourself, Lily. Please subscribe to the channel and I hope to see you again. And you don't know, please also check out my other videos. Not only the live stream, but when you go up on the channel, just click on videos and definitely check out the videos. Yeah, man, we appreciate it. We appreciate all viewers and subscribers and commenters and, yeah, man. So big up yourself and hope to see you, all right? So we do other videos, not only politics and everything there, but you don't know, big up. Vernon, how are you doing today? Yeah, man. So, see it? Vernon said, common stitches, material to take care of wounds. Yeah, man, gauze and stitches and them. Like, what kind of hospital them there? An hospital that? Bye, my God, alright. Oh, happy Emancipation Day and Independence. Big up, Yeah, man, thank you very much. You see me there, all I talk about them things there. I may all forget, yeah, man, happy Independence and Emancipation, or happy Emancipendence to, my Jamaican viewers and subscribers. But yeah, man, Vernon, a true thing at time, man. Let's look upon it. Map of the Americas. Yeah, I'm good here listening to the great job the 1 p.m. is doing. Great job. I mean, great job in getting 45% of the pay that the President of the United States is getting. And him now do 45% of the work where the President of the United States is doing. So irrespective of whatever we want to say about the President of the United States, me sure him I do a better job than him. Because me not hear nobody in the United States I go to the hospital and can't get toilet paper. Never hear of that before. Never. Never in the history of the United States. You see me I say, you call an ambulance, but we never have to go ambulance. But just imagine you're in a hospital and you can't get toilet paper. They might tell you say you have to bring your own. So what they might try to create? They might try to create some unsanitary condition. Because what if the person has no toilet paper? What will happen? Where them out to kick out the person out of the hospital? And that more I know, you know. Because if a person sick and go to the hospital, what you going to do? It's like, it's company even know, because even if you go to a hotel, them are going to provide all of them stuff there for you. And remember, you would take up yourself and pay for the... Oh yes, and look how Jamaica is small to 50 states. It's so sad. Exactly what it is, you know. Jamaica Jamaica would fit into even a city, much less an entire state. May I tell you, even when you factor the population, Jamaica have only 2.8 million people. New York itself have 16 million. So imagine that. Now we just use New York. There are many other bigger states than New York. But you know Jamaica love New York. Yes, a big up to New York in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Long Island. Big up, you know. Youngsters everywhere in New York. Big up. Oh, you think Andrew I follow this study? Alright, you see, me not think him a follow that, but you know, I don't think so still, you know, honestly, you know, that person there do a much better job than him. That me can tell you about. That me sure about. No, sir. Andrew Holness in our class by himself, man. Nothing like them, nothing like this now go on in a foreign. You never go, if you're there foreign and you call an ambulance will reach you in a minute. You see what I say? That me sure about. So, them type of thing that now happen. You see what I say? There is a certain minimum standard in a foreign, you know, no matter what the circumstances is. I want to say foreign, I'm referring to the United States, because of course, once you're out of your country, it's foreign, but I'm referring to the United States. There's a certain minimum standard where you're assured that, you understand? Nobody now tell you you're going to hospital in the United States and you have to bring your own, if you're doing a surgery and you have to bring your own gloves, or you're going to hear say AC now. No. None of them things that cannot happen over there. So I'm absolutely certain of that. You understand what I say? Over there, so them, if anything happen to you, them have to take care of you. And then when everything done, especially if it's something like emergency, them take care of you and then them try make you pay after that. But exactly. So everyone and I say with or without money. Them no business about that, nobody not asking no question. Emergency, them come deal with that right away. Yeah, exactly what it is. Exactly, Vernon. Alright, Lily. Yeah, man, me get what you're saying, Lily. I get what you're saying, but you see, every country have their resistance to whatever kind of shock is there, you know. So you see, while that person where you are talking about, him can do certain things, you know. You understand? Him can do certain things. And the United States is still gonna be okay. While Andrew Holness, him can't do that. You understand what I say? Like, the resistance to shock in Jamaica it's not there. Hold on, let me see what Vernon I say. Alright, Vernon I say, Jamaica, no cash, no looking at. Exactly. Now, if you sick, random place, random time, you sick, even if you're rich, where you gonna get money from at that point? You see me? I say, and every time, I mean, you're just a random person, you're out and about, and something happens, and a good Samaritan, or whoever takes you to the hospital, you have no money, you have no access to money. So, I mean, how would that work? What if you're there somewhere far from your place where your people them there, where them are going to wait for 5 hours until your people them can get to you? Let's say you're from St. Thomas and something happens to you in, say, Westmoreland. How is it that your people them are going to get notified so that them can do whatever them need to do? And these are the things that I talk about. All right, you know, all right. Andrew is doing the same thing he's doing, living it here. You don't have any idea. Andrew is following him. All right, see what you say, Lily. Luke, big up yourself, you know, we say, Luke, drop a message. You go and Luke, you know, we're there, call up Andrew name to get views and likes and make money and them things. But while we're doing that, we're talking the truth. Alright, so Lily, you see, the effect that Andrew is having on Jamaica by doing what he do, it is worse than the effect that it's having on people in the US. And at the end of the day, you see, after 4 years, the individual we are talking about, they are no longer going to be in power. So after those 4 years, somebody else is going to come and everything is going to get back to normal. While Andrew Holness, you see the things them we do right now, they are going to have a far-reaching effect. And also remember, if you go to the hospital in the US and something like what happened to people in Jamaica ever happened to you, you can sue the state. You can sue the state in the US and you will get your money. That not exists in Jamaica. There is no accountability in Jamaica. So me get to you. But me get to you also still enough. Big up Lily. Big up Lily, and thank you very much for coming. So we look as a blessing. Yeah man, big up, you know. Big up to everybody on the live, even the ones in the business. Like up the live and make a whole of vibe. Yeah man, that is it, man. Liking the live is absolutely free, so you know, keep doing it. Hey, look, you know, so from last night, the person who fought on the live, because I remember me tell us last night on the live, you know, we just did that call up him name, you know. But then, you know, them individually forward, and I realize, say, but wait, but this brother here get so much pay. And that's why I dig up the information, but I say, hold on there. But we have one of the worst healthcare system in the Americas. But our leader, I get the third highest pay. Third highest pay behind the president of the US and the prime minister of Canada. Everybody else less than him. Even some people even get less than half of what him get. But yet still, we never hear of those problems in those other countries. Yeah, man, I do and then I'm gonna pull up this. Pull up the information right now, because look just forward and Vernon, yeah, man. Yeah, Vernon, I said, no, cash, don't look at that. All right, but they do a Vernon the day of them time there. But we are going to go back through the info, all right? Because I know, you know, we can make even, because while doing the research, you know, I even compared the salary to leaders in Europe. And he might get more money than enough of the leader them in Europe. You know, I'm sure Andrew Holness pay is more than the Prime Minister of Italy. Well, yeah, I think Italy have a Prime Minister. All right, he might get more money than the leader of Spain. I'm sure about that. He might get more than the leader of Portugal. And others, many others too. No, what reason him have to get so much money for fit him pay compared to them country there? Hey, when you go to them place there, come like a paradise, you know, people. You ain't even know, man. You know, so I should have shown you some pictures of me being over there in Europe, but not today still. Cause it's hard for me to pull up that while being here on the live stream, you know? I will never prepare for it. If I did prepare, mother come showing you some picture. But yeah, man, them places they come like a, and when you're in them places they come like a heaven here there. You see me, I say. Cause some people don't know, say, yo. No, I mean, no disrespect to the US still, you know, because big up to the US, but Europe make the US look away some of the time. Then when you look on some of the places in Europe, yeah, man, them places look truly magnificent, man. You see me, I say? That's the aura of being in those, in them places. Maybe because their cities or societies are generally older. So, you know, you see the old alongside the new. You know, while the US is like, the place just look totally modern. So, you know, you're there in New York City and you see all these tall buildings and so on. Yeah, the place look modern, but it just look totally modern. But in Europe, it's like, you see the old alongside the new. So you give a kind of feeling. I don't even know the word. I can't even find words in my vocabulary for describe. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. But that is it, man. So like I say, you know, so as I mentioned that, I am going to go check. And while here on the live, I go do the comparison with Europe. But I could read. I'm going to state the salaries, all right? So, President of the United States gets $400,000 per year. All right. Prime Minister of Canada gets $279,000. And then coming in at number 3 is Jamaican Prime Minister, who gets $181,000. So you see that 28.6 million JMD that you're seeing on the screen right here. That works out to 181,000 US dollars. All right. Then number 4, you have Guatemala, 178,000. Then you have Uruguay, 139,000. Then you have Colombia, 134,000. Then you have Dominican Republic, 120,000. Then you have Suriname, 116,000. Then you have Costa Rica, 113,000. Then you have Barbados, 106,000. Big up Mia Matley. Big up the Bridgetown. You have Paraguay, 103,000. You have Brazil, 102,000. You have Guyana, 98,000. You have Bahamas, 86,000. You have Trinidad, 85,000. Panama, 84,000. You have Ecuador, 75,000. Mexico, 67,000. You have El Salvador, 62,000. Antigua and Barbuda, 56,000. You have St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 55,000. Argentina, 51,000. Peru, 51,000. St. Kitts, 50,000. St. Lucia, 50,000. Honduras, 49,000. Venezuela, 48,000. Belize, 45,000. Bolivia, 39,000. Nicaragua, 38,000. Grenada, 37,000. Dominica, 35,000. Cuba, between 3,600 and 5,000. And then Haiti, it varies, and it's unverified. So here the long list. How him so close to the top of the list? Alright, so look, say So the question, what is he doing to deserve this amount of earnings? That me I try figure out. Why him have to get so much pay. You understand? Why is it that him a get so much pay? You know, so I should have a graphic on the screen where I show show a table with the pay. I wonder if I can get that. Without a figure go in some other things that I never want to go in. But in the meantime, when I see the country them in the Americas, look good, Look good at the countries that are in the Americas. So all these countries, Jamaica rank at number 3. You see the country them? Look on the country them good, because maybe you didn't remember what I read earlier. But just check out the country them. Pick a country. Jamaica rank at number 3. You see the size of Brazil? See the size of Argentina. See the size of even Colombia over there. So all these places, even Venezuela. Look at Mexico. All those places. But Jamaica rank at number 3 when it comes to compensation to the leader of the country. Alright? But I gotta pull up something else now. The ranking as it relates to healthcare. Yeah, then I'm going to pull up another. Where is this piece of information I did have earlier? The writer saying about, as I say, we're going to compare his salary to leaders in Europe. Alright, but before going there, let's talk about the Indigo Wellness Index. Alright? Where we're making a comparison of we're ranking countries in the Americas. Alright, I will tell you Jamaica's ranking shortly. Anyway, so in the Indigo Wellness Index, compiled by Letter One, using data obtained from Bloomberg, World Health Organization, and the World Bank. Alright, so 3 credible organizations. Alright, so data obtained from them. Alright. So here the ranking. So we have Canada ranked at number 1. Alright, and it's just an explanation. Ranks near the top globally. Strong public health spending and low lifestyle risk factors. Alright. The number 2 we have Costa Rica. And the explanation given here is highest ranked Latin American nation. Low mortality and strong public health coverage. Alright. How much money the Costa Rica, I don't know if you remember still, but how much money the Costa Rica, and I guess Costa Rica have a president, but whatever they call their leader, whether president, prime minister, or chancellor, or whatever they call their leader, how much? Sure, it's less than Andrew Holness. Alright. But yet still they can be ranked at number 2. The number 3 here in this health ranking, it's Uruguay. The number 4 we have Chile. Number 5 we have Panama. Number 6 we have Cuba. Number 7 we have Mexico. Number 8 Argentina. And number 9 we have the United States. And there is an explanation. Alright, ranked lower than expected globally due to high obesity, inactivity, and that's it. So ranked lower than expected globally due to high obesity, inactivity and healthcare cost barriers. Not just the cost, but cost barriers. So certain things regarding getting insurance and the healthcare system. But guess what? It's higher than Jamaica by far, and it's also ranked so low because of inactivity and so on. And I mean, the government can't necessarily control how active persons are. Maybe they can find a way to incentivize persons being more active, but it's still up to the individual. Alright, high obesity and inactivity. So you can maybe they have too much food to eat over there. But anyway, that's another thing for another day, whatever people are eating. But it's still a personal choice anyway. So then you have Colombia ranked at number 10. Then you have Ecuador 11, Peru number 12. Still a wait for see Jamaica, Brazil at number 13. Alright, then we go on to the lower performing countries in the Americas, aka the bottom tier. And the explanation given, alright, it says these nations received low wellness scores due to low government healthcare investment, severe public hospital bottlenecks, or high chronic disease rates. I wonder if Jamaica is a combination of all of the above. Anyway, number 14, Dominican Republic. We still not reach Jamaica yet, Number 15, we have Guatemala. We still not reach Jamaica yet, people. Like up the live and subscribe to the channel. Alright? Number 16, we have Nicaragua. Number 17, we have Jamaica. Can you believe it? Jamaica, they are number 17. Young D, big up yourself, Young D. Yeah, man, my fellow creator who, them man, they deal with the thing in a way, man. So, the information that many other vloggers perhaps are afraid to talk about. Lots of knowledge covered by Young T. So, fellow vlogger, big up yourself and welcome to the live stream. Yeah, man, happy emancipation, you don't know. Make of that what you please. Alright, so anyway. So Jamaica ranked at number 17. Alright? I'm never telling you which you have 4 countries ranked below Jamaica, but remember, our leader I get the 3rd highest pay in the Americas, 181,000. Only behind Canada and the United States when it comes to his pay. But then Jamaica rank at number 17 when it comes to healthcare. Alright? So the countries ranked below Jamaica are Bolivia, number 18. And we have Honduras ranked at number 19. Venezuela at 20 and Haiti at 21. But what's the deal now? We know why. Of course, there is an explanation why Haiti and Venezuela are ranked below Jamaica. Very understandable, alright? So, we can take them to the outright because there is a reason for that. But Jamaica don't have no reason for the which party there. Now, 18 Bolivia and 19 Honduras, alright? There are no real external explanations for those. But check it out, how much those leaders are getting for their pay. I checked it earlier. One of them I get 39,000 and the next one I get 49 for them pay, while Andrew Holness getting 181,000 15 pay. Now, you could have said, well, those countries are poorer countries. So I guess it would make sense why, they are not getting that much for their pay. So them not going to burden their taxpayers to get 181,000 because I guess they might not have the budget to cover healthcare. But him I take 181,000. But yet still, we are ranked at all the way down at number 17. And part of the reason is the investment made by the government into healthcare. People, look at the Americas. Look at all these countries and just imagine Jamaica ranked at number 17 when it comes to healthcare. But then ranked at number 3 when it comes to the compensation for the leader. Have you ever heard of anyone in Trinidad? Make we use a region now. Trinidad, Barbados, or the Bahamas, or any one of them places complaining that they go to the hospital and it takes them 2 weeks to get a bed? Them have to sit down in a wheelchair. You ever hear of that before? But anyway, we're going to the compensation package. Because we look up the two countries, them, alright. So remember, it's Bolivia and Honduras. Bolivia and Honduras, I think, alright. So Bolivia, the leader get 39,000. But remember, Andrew Holness get 181,000. And we have Honduras, 49,000. Those are the countries that rank below Jamaica when it comes to the health ranking, the healthcare ranking. So how that work? So maybe somebody can explain that to me. Me not really know, but yet still Andrew Holness don't want people to talk. Like him forget so there is a thing where you call freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Look upon him good. Yes, man, look upon him good. 28 million Jamaican dollars, which works out to approximately 181,000 US for the year. Alright? Now, look on the size of Canada. And look on the size of the United States. Alright? And you know how well those countries are performing. Both right now and in the past. And even projected. You know them countries, they're good. But then, look at Jamaica. Look at the state that Jamaica is in. But yet still, it's individual. I forget so much money for him pay. And when you look at the map of the Americas, alright? You see the size of the... Hold on there. You realize you can't even see Jamaica upon it. You only see the word Jamaica, but you can't even recognize it. You see how small Jamaica be? Why is it that him have to get so much money for him pay? You see, look how much big country there. You see the size of Brazil? You see the size of Mexico? See the size of Argentina? And many other places are very big. But yet still, him can get so much money for him pay. Me don't know. Maybe somebody can explain this to me. And we're going to do a comparison with Europe. Alright? But I'm going to make... Hold on there. I'm going to make Gemini talk too, you know. Because I could have read it to you, but I'm going to make Gemini talk. Alright, I'll put up a new chat. Alright, we're going to ask Gemini now. So I'm going to hear me ask Gemini, and Gemini not telling a lie. Alright? Because you know people are going to say, oh, PMP, is that me? I'm telling the people I don't do politics. Is that me? Yeah, we don't do politics none at all. But when we attack the truth, we just attack the truth. So, here we go. Gemini, please compare the salary, the annual salary of Jamaica's Prime Minister to the leaders in Europe across the Schengen area. Just give me a comprehensive list, and I want the figures in United States dollars. Just give me it in a format that can easily be read. No need to state the position or the names or the titles given to the leaders. Just state the country and the amount they are paid annually. Now listen. Remember say Andrew Holness I get 181,000. But you know, listen good, ready.
Here is the comparison of annual national leader compensation across the Schengen area countries alongside Jamaica. Ordered from highest to lowest in US dollars, USD. Country. Ordered from $195,000, Switzerland. $495,000, Germany. $370,000, Norway. $238,000, Norway. $238,000, Jamaica. Asterisk. $178,000, Belgium. 206 asterisk. Andrid, $64,000. Andrid, $32,000, Czechia. Andrid, $21,000, Hungary. Andrid, $32,000, Malta. Bondrid, Poland, $58,000. Andrid, Poland,
Alright, I'm gonna read this because Gemini now read it properly. Alright, so we have Switzerland, 495,000. Alright, we have Germany, 370,000. You have Austria, 338,000. We have Luxembourg, 278,000. You have Liechtenstein, 255,000. Denmark, 250,000. Sweden, 245,000. Iceland, 243,000. Belgium, 228,000. France, 220,000. Norway, 211,000. Netherlands, 194,000. Now, remember, these are the ones that are ranked above Jamaica. But so remember, say Andrew Holness, I get 181,000. All right? No, approximately that is. Approximately 181,000 Andrew Holness, I get 15 pay. So, now let's get to the country. Let's get to the countries that are ranked below Jamaica. Because like I said, Jamaica, of course, is not in Europe. So we just compare. So we tell you the country them are ranked above Jamaica. And you know about them country there. Now watch it now. Below Jamaica, you have Finland. Finland, their leader is getting 164,000. Alright? Italy, their leader is getting 132,000. You have Czechia, 121,000. Hungary, 115,000. Spain, 98,000. Slovenia, 88,000. Greece, 82,000. Estonia, 75,000. Andorra, 74,000. Portugal, 72,000. Slovakia, 71,000. Romania, 61,000. Latvia, 60,000. Poland, 58,000. Malta, 57,000. Lithuania, 50,000. Bulgaria, 50,000. Croatia, 39,000. Judith, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for dropping a comment. How are you doing today? Where are you watching me from? Big up yourself and please like the live and subscribe to the channel. Alright? So when you hear these numbers, you hear the type of some of the country them where Jamaica ranked above. Now, what explanation Andrew Holness have for him to get more pay than the leader of Finland, Italy, Spain, Slovenia, Greece, Portugal? Because we are talking about the known place them, you know, Poland. You see what I say? What him have? Like, what reason him a get more money than the leader for them country? No, him there within the same range of say, Netherlands. You know, Holland, Netherlands. Their leader is getting 194,000, which is just a little above Andrew Holness, 181,000. Now, what reason him have fear get so much? What reason Andrew Holness have fear get so much for film pay? Alright, so I'm going to ask you a global comparison. I'm going to show you say Andrew Holness is very close to the top. Gemini, give me a global comparison to global comparison of salaries of leaders, and please compare that to Jamaica's Prime Minister's salary. Alright, so let's give me a global comparison, all continents.
Here is a global breakdown of annual national leader compensation across all continents, converted to US dollars, USD, and ordered by amount, with Jamaica included for comparison. Global ranking, top earners and regional examples. Country. Annual salary, USD. Continent/region. Singapore, $1,610,000. Asia. Hong Kong, SAR, $695,000. Asia. Switzerland.
Alright, Gemini, give me the list again, but remove the continent and the region from it. Just give me the list. Just give me the list with the country name and the amount. And maybe you can give me the ranking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, beside the name of the country. So while you're reading it, it will just state the ranking also.
Rank. Country. Annual salary, USD. 1. Singapore, $1,610,000. 2.
And I listen
Hong
good?
Kong SAR, $695,000. 3. United States, $495,000. 4. United States, $400,000. 5. United States, $400,000. 5. Australia, $378,000. 13. United Arab Emirates, $361,000. 14. United Arab Emirate, $278,000. 14. United Arab Emirates, 216. France,
All right,
220,000.
All right, that's something I now read it good. So I'm going to read it for now. All right, so number 1, Singapore, 1.6 million. All right, Hong Kong, 695,000. Switzerland, 495,000. United States, 400,000. You have Australia, 392,000. Germany, 370,000. Austria, 338,000. New Zealand, 325,000. Japan, 316,000. Canada, 279,000. Luxembourg, 278,000. United Arab Emirates, 261,000. Liechtenstein, that's number 13, 255,000. Denmark, 250,000. South Africa, 223,000. France, 220,000. South Korea, 211,000. United Kingdom, 198,000. Jamaica, you don't notice the country them rank ahead of Jamaica? 183,000. Now, when you listen to the country, them are below Jamaica. I hope you now listen good enough, people. Remember, if you like up the live and subscribe, just listen the country them are located where they're below Jamaica. Because right now, it has shown me that Jamaica rank number 19, 20, some of this, 19 or 20. Alright? So, Jamaica have the 20th ranked country, 20th ranked healthcare system in the world. But anyway, probably the worst we have. But moving along, maybe not exactly the worst still, but somewhere close to the worst when you look at it globally. Anyway, so the next you have Guatemala, 178,000. Remember, Andrew Holness I get 181,000. You know? Alright, so Guatemala 178,000. Kenya 173,000. Finland 164,000. Uruguay 139,000. Colombia 134,000. Saudi Arabia 132,000. Italy 131,000. Czechia 120,000. Dominican Republic 120,000. Papua New Guinea 107,000. Barbados 106,000. Russia 105,000. Brazil. So imagine the Vladimir Putin gets less pay than Andrew Holness. You can't believe that, people. That not sound unbelievable to you. That not sound so strange. Now you have Brazil 102,000. Botswana 100,000. Spain 98,000. Big up to the World Cup winners. Trinidad and Tobago 85,000. Greece 82,000. Ghana 76,000. Estonia, remember all these countries are below Jamaica, you know. Estonia 74,000. Portugal 72,000. Mexico 67,000. If you want to run it after 68, because that's 67,900. Then you have India 66,000. Morocco 62,000. Argentina 51,000. Indonesia 51,000. And it stopped right there. So of course you can go below that. But yeah, make we just stop it right there. So now, why is it that Andrew Holness get $181,000 fee pay? You see me, sir? You hear much country? Because while some of these countries, we don't really have whole heap of data upon them, but we can state some countries, yes, sir. When we know so them countries in a better position than Jamaica, them healthcare system and all that. We have Argentina, yes, sir. Alright? We have Mexico, yes, sir. We have Greece, yes, sir. We have Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, we have Spain. We have Brazil. We have Barbados. We have Italy. We have Colombia. We have Saudi Arabia. Did I mention Italy? I don't remember, but Italy, Uruguay, Finland. All of them countries there, me sure have a better healthcare system than Jamaica. But yet still, this individual on the screen, I make 28.6 million Jamaican dollars, which is approximately 181,000 US dollars. He might make more than so much of them people. It's like him in the range of the UK, Netherlands and them kind of place there. Why is it that him affair make so much money for him pay? You see me I say? Me not understand this. And maybe if the dollar never devalue, he would have even rank even higher, me I ask Gemini, at the point when the Prime Minister of Jamaica increased his salary, can you do a conversion based on the exchange rate at that point, based on the Jamaican JMD to USD exchange rate at that point? And this I gotta tell you how much him did I get before the dollar devalue, what it was at that point. People like
when evaluating the Prime Minister of Jamaica's salary conversion, there are 3 key dates to consider. When the salary scale was initially announced, May 2023, when the full rate took effect for the office, April 2024, and when the implementation was formally confirmed for the Prime Minister, February 2026.
All right, we want to hear how much it was when it was announced. In USD, of course. What would his current salary be in USD when he made the announcement?
When the Public Sector Compensation Review for the Political Directorate was announced in May 2023, the salary figures set for the Office of the Prime Minister and their USD conversions based on the prevailing exchange rate at that time were May 2023 announcement figures, exchange rate.
Alright, tell me the amount at the time of the press conference. Alright, that would have been May 23rd, 2023. Alright.
On May 23, 2023, the Bank of Jamaica's weighted average exchange rate was 152 Jamaican dollars, and 46 cents equals $1.00 United States dollars. Based on that exact rate on the day of the press conference, the Prime Minister's salary figures converted as follows. Salary figures as of May 23, 2023. Previous base salary, 9.16 million Jamaican dollars. Right arrow $60,083 United States dollars.
That's a way to come
Year
from.
2, increased scale, 2023-24, 25.26 million Jamaican dollars. Right arrow $165, 686 United States dollars.
Listen,
Final
this
target
good.
scale,
Listen, this
2024-25, 28.60 million Jamaican dollars. Right arrow $187, 594 United States dollars. Summary. At the time of the announcement, the full established salary assigned to the Office of Prime Minister represented 187,594 United States dollars per year.
When you hear that number there, $187,594 per year. That is what Andrew Holness was getting based on the exchange rate at that point. That when did I get for him paying? Just because the dollar devalued by a bit, it come down to 181,000. But at that point when the announcement was made, it would have been $187,594. And when you compare to the numbers that were mentioned earlier, read the other countries. What do you think? By the way, people, when you think there is any hospital in Italy look dirty and think like the hospital them in Jamaica, when you think any hospital there in Spain look dirty and think like the hospital them in Jamaica, or when you think any of the hospital them in make we go regional now. When you think any hospital dirty and think in the hospital in Barbados and Trinidad dirty and think like the hospital them in Jamaica, go in the comment section and make me know. Tell me what you think, people. Like up them. Remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel, people. Yeah, man, people, remember, like the live and hit the subscribe button. Tell me what you think, man. And why when you think he might get so much for him pay? When you think him deserve it? Well, personally, I don't think him deserve it, but I want to know what my viewers and subscribers them think. You think him supposed to get them kind of pay there? Look on the Americas, people. Third highest pay in the Americas. That's our Andrew Holness again. Like, well, I don't know if it did there, but he's getting 45% of what the President of the United States is getting for him pay. Let's imagine 45% of what the President of the United States I get. But then the people in Jamaica, their salary is not 45% of their counterparts in the United States. So a fast food worker in Jamaica is not getting 45% of what a fast food worker in the US would I get under the same job them I do. But it goes further. When you look at a nurse in Jamaica, I work under worse conditions than a nurse in the US. And the nurse in Jamaica at the entry level is getting approximately 7% of what a nurse in make we use New York I get. But why is it that Andrew Holness I get 45% of what the President of the United States I get? Somebody can explain that to me. Because that has shown me say this thing not calculate right. You understand? Because him can match up for him pay with world leaders. But yet still, him now match up the rest of people them pay with persons who are doing the same job. And in the instance of the nurse who do a more difficult job, because no nurse in the United States now look after nobody where they're on the floor. Yeah, nurse in the US have all the equipment and every piece of technology them need in order to make them job easy. But a nurse in Jamaica, well, go work in them nice clean clothes and have to dip on the floor and treat people. Them not even have proper gloves and them type of thing. The nurse come out and say them have to their work and improvise. Just to be able to treat the patients. I know hear no nurse in the United States that say that. But then Andrew Holness I get 181,000 for him pay. Maybe somebody can explain that, We don't know, but maybe somebody can explain that to me. See what I say? Okay. 181,000 approximately, of course. people man drop something right that's saying on right that's saying on the chat people. Yeah man, so we just been a comment there. 181,000. You know, I should have put USD beside it. Yeah man, I should have put USD beside it. And that sign there, that's a approximate sign. Hold on, let me remove that comment here. Move the comment there, I will drop it with USD. Right, that's a I will pin it too. So yeah, people, I don't think him deserve that pay. Remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel. I don't think him deserve that pay, people. And by the way, how much you think him should have get for him pay? Because we know say most people now don't think him deserve it, but how much you think him supposed to get? Give me a number. Let's drop a number in the comment section and tell me how much money you think him supposed to get for him pay. Any number you want to say, just go in the comment section and let me know how much money you think him deserve to get for him pay. Whether you want to put it in a US or JMD, but let me know which one though. Let me see if anybody tell me how much them think him supposed to get for him pay. How much you think him deserve? How much you think Andrew Holness deserve to get for him pay, people? By the year, people, how much you think him deserve to get for him pay? Just imagine 181,000. Why am I forget so much money for him paid? You know, if you say, because right now, I feel like probably about I give him about let me see, I give about 10 grand still, if so much. Yeah, man, about 10 grand I give him for the year, man. Him not deserve no more than that. See, I say, when you think he might do a better job than me and Matley, over there in Barbados. Don't think him do a better job than me and Matley, you know. So why him have to get so much money for him pay? I think it's people when I stop calling him name, you know. Because him too bright and out order. When they get up at about a lot of what people are saying online is illegal. So it's illegal to talk about your pay. No public money I get. You're going like no public money I get. You see what I say? When we are going to compare your salary to persons from your counterparts in different parts of the world, a lie nobody I tell? Is this slander? A libel? Are we say something illegal? You know, I get too much money for your pay. Alright. Alright, all of that. Hey, so you know, so when you add them thing that, you know, so come to think of it, you see it, as I'm like when viewers and subscribers them interact, you know. You see what I say? So you see when you add that to it, I can tell you, say, I will eat more. You know, so I should have asked Gemini. Ask Gemini, you know. Make me ask Gemini right now. Gemini, when allowances and everything else included in the Prime Minister's compensation, when all of that is added to his pay, how much is the final amount? That's the Prime Minister of Jamaica. How much is the final amount that he will get? He will get for his pay when all allowances and everything is added. Full compensation package. Alright, Gemini generate up an answer. You know.
Under Jamaica's Public Sector Compensation Review, all previous cash allowances, such as housing, duty, executive, utility, and upkeep allowances, were consolidated directly into the basic salary structure.
So, are you saying the 20... So are you saying in that 28.6 million Jamaican dollars, that includes everything, whether it's upkeep allowances, utilities, housing and everything is included in that? So that's the final amount? The approximately 181,000 US dollars for the year?
Yes, that 28.6 million Jamaican dollars total includes allowances. A major element of Jamaica's public sector compensation review was the elimination and consolidation of separate allowances. What changed in the new structure? Old system, pre-2022. Politicians received a lower base salary supplemented by various non-taxable allowances for upkeep, housing, utilities, and telephone expenses. New system, separate executive allowances, such as telephone, housing, and general upkeep allowances, were abolished and rolled directly into a single gross basic salary. Because those perks were folded into the top-line number to make public sector pay transparent and taxable, the J28.6 million, $183,000, 187,000 United States dollars, represents the all-inclusive, gross consolidated figure attached to the office.
Alright, so wait, Michael. Let's read May's comments. Alright. It's not just the payment, also they have allowances. All right, well, me, based on the information I got right there, that includes everything, but that's still too much anyway. Mark is getting two, and Mark has a career of being lawyer, so why is he getting paid and he is not elected? Just the opposition. He should keep his day job. All right. Now, remember, address that. Remember, we're in a... Hold on, let me get a call. I can't answer that call right now. Can't really answer that call right now. Anyway, my lord, I call it. So me, remember, we're in a democracy, right? And there are two parties. So the opposition is there because you cannot allow the government to run rampant and do anything they want to do. So the opposition is there to keep the government in check. So if they do something that is illegal based on the constitution, or they are trying to implement some law or whatever it is, the opposition is there to ensure that they keep them honest. They keep them on their toes. So they have to do that. You cannot allow the government in power to do anything they want to do. So even if the PNP form the government, the JLP would have to be in opposition, and they would have to be there to be the watchdog, for a lack of a better term, over the government. So they have to provide oversight to make sure that everything goes well. And there are certain things in Parliament that has to be, debated among the parliamentarians for them to make a final decision. Generally they would have to vote. They'd have to vote and so on. Some things require a simple majority, and other things require a 2/3 majority. So there are definitely active participants in the government. So yeah, man, because basically if you are the opposition leader, you're not going to have time to continue your daily job. So you basically have to leave that. There's no way you can continue that on a full-time basis, because you just not have the time. Because everything the government does, you have to see it. You are the eyes of the people in Parliament. And that is how many of the things come out. Even the most recent thing with the website and all that, the support Jamaica.gov.jm website, where it was found out that the government did not own the website, and people personal information being exposed and all that. It was as a result of the government being questioned. So that are definitely, so them definitely need it. All right, next one. Conjo is not be getting paid and still also having businesses and also opening new Yeah, that me agree with. Because while you are the leader of the country, you're not supposed to open business. That me definitely agree with, because it's a conflict of interest. Because you can create policies, not saying he's doing it, but he has the potential to influence or create policies or even create laws to benefit himself. So he's not supposed to create no business or operate in any type of business while he's the leader of the country. Who is watching for the people? Because if he refuses to answer to the Integrity Commission, who is there to then enforce for the people? Well, the opposition is supposed to do that, so them supposed to keep them on their toes, you know what I mean? Anything will come out, them supposed to release it to the public and make the people them know exactly what happened. Yeah, like I say, people, this is not a political channel, because like I'm telling you, anybody who in a power, it's the same way we're going to be doing this once them now do a good job. Because look, you see, if the PNP comes in power tomorrow, which that not going to happen tomorrow still, but just saying, if they are in power tomorrow, at the same pay them are going to get, So unless them go make some change and say, oh, them are go, you know, them are have a pay cut, otherwise from that at the same pay them are gonna get, and guess what? I gonna be the same treatment, because you see, although they are not the ones who increased the salary, they are getting the pay. So if them are get the pay, them better do the job. Because like me say, I read a list of countries, and I'm sure say Jamaica don't, because we are use healthcare, you know, and we can't even use the road them too, you know. You understand? So I'm sure say Jamaica don't have a better healthcare system than those places. Or even them not have better road than them places there. But yet still, Jamaica Prime Minister gets so much money for fee and pay. You see what I say? You think say Jamaica have a better healthcare system than Portugal or not France, Portugal, Italy, Spain, Colombia, Mexico? Surely not. Okay, May says, I think you missed what I was saying, but Mark isn't doing any of that, because if he was, Andrew would be arresting him. I can stay on your page. We say, oh, something else for the page. All right, let's look at a map of the Americas. Make we look for the map of the Americas. And just remember, all these countries shown here on this map, the leader of Jamaica, which in this case is Andrew Holness, is getting the third highest pay. Well, take out Greenland up, because Greenland is, well, geographically it is, but it's not, it's a part of Denmark owns it, so it's the leader of Denmark, which, yeah, for them thing different, all right? So, politically, Greenland is in Europe, all right? But otherwise from that, all of this is the Americas, all right? And the Jamaican leader is getting the third highest pay, so, yeah. So, we're up on that page. So, this is what I go and say. All the countries, you see how small Jamaica be, you can't even see it on the map. You can't even see it, but yet still Jamaica get the third highest pay. Let's pre all the countries them right. So Brazil, Bolivia, all of these places, Argentina, Paraguay, Ecuador, Colombia, whatever. Yeah, all these countries. Alright. So hold on. So me, why do you think Andrew Holness will be arresting him? You think him can do that? We just asking him, we don't know. What you think? You think him can? And how do you think the world would look at Jamaica if Andrew Holness caused Mark Golding to get arrested? You think the world would still consider Jamaica to be a democracy? How you think that would have worked? Remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel. I wonder if me is still there, but people remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel. Because remember, you know, like when in support of them, I say, we are call them name to get likes and views and them thing. Yes, I acknowledge that I am doing that, but while doing that, we are also speaking the truth. Alright, so we are make the people them know, say, I get the third ISP as a leader in the Americas. Alright, at this point, I'm asking my chat, do you think Andrew Holness deserves to be getting the third ISP as a leader in the Americas? What do you think? Go in our comment section and let me know. I wonder if me still about me. Drop a message, man. Drop another comment, me. I hope me and a guy, you know. Can you see it? Move the individual off of the screen and put up. Yeah, me. Move the individual. I'm going to put up a picture of the Americas. I wonder if me still about. Soon go back on the laptop. Yeah, looking at the comment section and you see how much money Andrew Holness I get film paid. You think him deserve it? Approximately 181,000 US, which is 28.6 million JMD. And you think this thing what them a do, where it looks like them a try to muzzle people and, you know, prevent people from talk and them thing there and issuing what I think, in my opinion, of course, what sounds like a threat to the media, seemingly because person are talking, when he suggested that a lot of what persons are saying online is illegal. You think it's right for him to be doing that? Yeah, people, go in the comment section and tell me what you think about all that. And that me still about. People, please like up the live and subscribe to the channel. I just stepped away from the computer, but I go back to it right now. Going back to the computer right now, so I'll be able to read the chat. If anybody drop any more messages, but I'm gonna see about that. Going back to that room right now while I'm there, I call up Andrew Holness' name to get views, likes, and money. But while I am doing that, there are no lies being told. All this information, you can go look it up. So yeah, I get the most pay, and I don't lie. This is the truth. People, please remember to like the live and also go ahead and subscribe. Definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like up the live, people. Because I personally think Andrew Holness I get too much pay and the hospital them dirty and think. Because I don't even need to say nothing else other than that, you know. Because everybody know. Even other countries know. Even the United States know. Them want them citizens say, yo, when I come to Jamaica, you know, and I do it at your own risk. See what I say? Based on the travel advisory that was issued some time ago. Level 3 travel advisory. Yeah, the United States State Department issued that for Jamaica. And one of the things mentioned in it, prominently mentioned, of course, is the health care in Jamaica. And you know, them just try to be diplomatic with the whole thing. And I say, you know, it may the healthcare may vary from that which you will experience in the United States. But them just means that the hospital them dirty and think. Simple as that. So who wants to go to a dirty and stinking hospital? Who wants to do that? Yeah, people, who wants to go to them kind of hospital? Let me say, does Andrew Holness deserve to get more pay than the leader of Spain, Portugal, and Italy? Even Greece too. Even Costa Rica, even Brazil. You really think him deserve so much money for him pay? While the hospitals are suffering? And also, how much you think him forget for him pay? Really, people, what do you think? People, please remember to like the live. And of course, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. People, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live, and remember subscribe to the channel. Let me see something here. So let me check this out. So right now we get 10,000 views calling Andrew Holness name today. Alright. Yeah, man, every time we call Andrew Holness name, we get views and we get subscribers, and them can't stop us from calling him name. You see me? I say approximately 181,000 is Andrew Holness' annual salary. Yvette Parchment, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming to the live stream. Thanks for dropping a comment. How are you doing today? So today, we are talking about Andrew Holness pay. And we want to know why he get so much pay. And the healthcare system in Jamaica is absolutely rubbish, in my opinion. And many persons agree with me, of course. So imagine we have some dirty hospitals in Jamaica. Hospitals without proper equipment and all that. But he want to get the third highest pay in the Americas. So of all the countries shown here, let's look on it good. So he might get more pay than the president of Mexico, president of Brazil. I think Argentina have a president or prime minister, even Uruguay. All these places he might get more pay than prime minister for Barbados, prime minister or president for Trinidad and Tobago. All these places he might get more pay than. Even, did I mention Costa Rica? Well, as I said, the third highest in the Americas. Please do not include Greenland, because although it's geographically looks like it's in the Americas, but politically it's in Europe, and they are owned by Denmark. So take Greenland out of it. So number 3. So Andrew Holness is number 3 behind President of the United States and the Prime Minister of Canada. And of course those are very large countries. Alright? But him I forget the third highest in the Americas. What me want to know is what makes Jamaica and him so special that him I forget the third highest pay in the Americas. 45% of what the president of the United States pay. But yet still, Jamaica hospital them is not 45% off those in the United States. So if you're in the US and you call an ambulance, one might reach it within 10 minutes. Call one in Jamaica, you will never get one. Or maybe one out of, I don't know, maybe one out of 1,000 times. You will, but every time you call one in the US, you have to get one. And that call, a matter of fact, you call emergency service, that call is recorded and is a coordinated effort to help you with whatever situation you're encountering. Try that in Jamaica and see what happens to you. You're up on your own. But yet still, Andrew Holness, I get so much money for him pay. Yes, and we call up him name to get likes and views. But while we're doing that, we're speaking the truth also. So that them love saying, yeah man, we are calling, yeah man, we are definitely calling him. Keller, big up yourself, you know. Welcome to the live stream. So yeah man, so Keller, today we are talking about Andrew Holness pay and talking about the salary that he's getting. 28.6 million Jamaican dollars, which is approximately, based on my calculation, 181,000 US dollars, which is the third highest pay for a leader in the Americas. Now, how that work? And we have the dirtiest hospital them, dirty and thinking hospital them, but him a get so much money for fit him pay. So when you look at all these countries, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Panama, Ecuador, Mexico, Costa Rica, Barbados, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, all those places you might get more pay than them people there. But we have the worst hospital them. I know me check out. Alright. So there is a study. Let's see if I find it. Because Andrew Holness' salary is comparable to leaders in Europe. Just so I make you know. I even covered that earlier too, you know. Might go back on it, but they make me find this information right so. Find this information. Big up in a Kellap. Thanks again for coming to the live stream. Thanks for dropping a comment. You know you're always welcome over here. Alright. Because we just come to start call up him name even more than we normally would, you know. Just because we're there, you come talk about some of what persons or a lot of what persons are saying on the internet is illegal. So tell me say this illegal for call the name and tell you how much money you get for your pay. And some dirty thinking hospital in Jamaica. Somebody are telling a lie over here, so. Anyway, I'll find the information right now, right here on Tropical Nomad TV. Please subscribe to the subscribe to the channel. Alright, so what's the deal? So Keller drop a message, we'll soon read it. So the Indigo Wellness Index, alright? Alright. In the Indigo Wellness Index, compiled by Letter One, using data obtained from Bloomberg, the World Health Organization, WHO, and the World Bank. Alright? 191 countries were assessed across 10 health metrics, including, but of course not limited to, because what 10 me say, government healthcare spending. I guess that's listed first, so it seems it might be the metric that has the most weight. Life expectancy, obesity, inactivity, and illness risk factors. All right. So we're filtering for the Americas, like being shown on the map right here. All right. And reminder of the name, it's the Indigo Wellness Index. All right, we'll soon read out the list. Jamaica, one in Jamaica, they're close to the bottom. it's okay. PM is one of us, so Dan care is accepted, which is high pay. In Jamaica, you pay for the person, not the service. Okay, up a bit to go on. So hear it now. So Canada ranked at number 1. Alright, and the explanation given here ranks near the top globally. Strong public health spending and low lifestyle risk factors. Alright. Number 2, you have Costa Rica. Highest ranked Latin American nation. Low mortality and strong public health coverage. Number 3, Uruguay. Number 4, Chile. Number 5, Panama. Then we go down to the mid-tier performers in the Americas. We have Cuba, Mexico, then Argentina, and then 9 is the United States. And the explanation given for the United States, which I think is correct and fair, ranked lower than expected globally due to high obesity, inactivity, and healthcare cost barriers. I don't know the healthcare cost barriers, including insurance and certain type of things where certain people have for whatever reason, which I am not going to get into that. But then, high obesity, yeah, because of food where people choose to eat and other reasons too, of course. You understand? Which, yeah, we're not going to get into that. And inactivity, which is purely personal, so a person choose to be inactive. But then that's a 9. Then we go to number 10, Colombia. Number 11, Ecuador. Number 12, Peru. 13, Brazil. All right, then we go to the lowest performing countries in the Americas, the bottom tier. All right, I know when I reach Jamaica yet, So number 14, we have Dominican Republic. Number 15, Guatemala. Number 16, when I reach Jamaica yet, Nicaragua. Number 17, Jamaica. Alright? Number 17 is Jamaica. Just imagine, think about that. And this is driven primarily by low government spending on public health infrastructure relative to GDP and high risk factors for stroke and diabetes. But yet still, them not have proper dialysis in Jamaica. Just think about it. No, but just it's weird, High risk factor for stroke and diabetes. You can't, yeah. And then in addition to that, the hospital don't have no aspirin. So imagine high risk factor for stroke, but then something for thin your blood, them not have it in the hospital. Or something as simple as aspirin. I'm telling you, I know they go over here with them foolishness, but them not gonna say nothing. Anyway, that's the number 17, alright? Number 18, you have Bolivia. 19, Honduras. 20, Venezuela. And number 21, Haiti. All right. So we have 4 countries ranked below Jamaica. 2 of them, we know the reason for those 2 countries to be below Jamaica. All right, yeah. Venezuela and Haiti. So we can take them outside because, though their situation is influenced by other things. But then Bolivia and Honduras. Remember, Bolivia and Honduras. How much money you think their leaders are making annually? Remember, Andrew Holness is making in US dollars approximately 181,000 US dollars Andrew Holness is making per year. So the 2 countries without certain circumstances that are ranked below Jamaica are Honduras and Bolivia. All right? And we're going to find Honduras and Bolivia on the list in terms of earnings by their leaders and tell you how much them are make. We know one of them are make 39,000 and the next one is making 49,000. Just to find the information to tell you which one is which. So they are ranked below Jamaica, but their leaders are making 39,000 and 49,000 respectively. So why is it that Andrew Holness is making 181,000? All right, so Honduras, their leader is making 49,000 for the year. All right, and then you have Bolivia. Well, by default, their leader is making 39,000 for the year. But Andrew Holness making the third highest amount of money in the Americas. Third highest ranked behind the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of Canada. So imagine all those other countries. We have great health care. Till them can even have health tourism. Even the Dominican Republic have health tourism. Colombia too. People they're gonna do all type of cosmetic surgeries and things for show you how advanced their health care is. Alright? And their leader is not making as much as Andrew Holness. Not even close. I'm going to find it. I'm going to tell you exactly how much the Colombian leader. Well, add Mexico to that list. Alright, so Mexico, Colombia, and the Dominican Republic. So, the Mexican president is making approximately 67,000 per year. Alright, the leader of the Dominican Republic. And I think them of them think they're in Costa Rica too, but make we love Costa Rica. So the Dominican Republic leader, whether president or whatever, I don't know what you call the leader in the Dominican Republic, whether president, prime minister, chancellor, or whatever, that person is making 120,000 per year. So they are making only 2/3 of only 66% of what Andrew Holness is making. Alright, so 120,000. And then the president of Colombia, I think they have a president, is making 134,000. And like I said, we can put Costa Rica in that too. Places where persons can go get cosmetic surgeries done. Yeah, them, as I said, them have health or that kind of tourism there. They are making 113,000, but Andrew Holness is making 181,000. A place where don't have hospital bed, place where nurse have to treat patient on the floor, a place where sewage water is running through the doctor's quarters. Doctor them have them nose have to encounter with all type of unsavory kind of smell. And Andrew Holness want to get them type of money they feel pay. No, how that work? How that really work? People, you know, remember to like the live and subscribe to the channel, you know. Because Andrew Holness feel like him can trick the people them. So them get up and do, you know. Go on like them want to trick the people them and feel like the people supposed to be happy. People can't be happy with things like this. People, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live and subscribe to the channel. I'm asking you a question. How much money you think Andrew Holness deserve to get for him pay? And if you make it easier for you, you can just put it in a US. You may have the amount based on my calculation, which is 181,000 USD. And of course, that's for the year, approximately. Alright? How much you think him deserve to get? Caleb said, wow. Caleb, you never realize that I go on. It might sound strange, but yeah, man, them type of money they make money. I don't know what's so special about him, why him supposed to get so much money. So he might get 45% of what the President of the United States is getting. But people who are working in Jamaica not getting 45% of what their counterparts in the United States are get for them pay. Sure about that. You see what I say? An entry-level nurse, I get approximately 7% of where a person in the United States would I get. A fast food worker, because while the nurse in Jamaica do a way more difficult job, you know. You see what I say? In some very undesirable conditions. The fast food worker you would say the fast food worker do the same job. Fast food worker in Jamaica compared to New York, as I say, different places in the US have different wages. But we are going to use New York as a benchmark. Because all heap of Jamaican there in New York. You see what I say? Big up the boroughs. Big up Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Long Island. Yeah, man. Big up to New York. Anyway, so, like I said, a fast food worker, I make approximately, if my memory serves me correctly, is 16%. I think it's 16 point something percent of what a fast food worker would be making in the United States. Only 16% of it. So, a Jamaican fast food worker probably make probably 400 and something Jamaican dollar, which I think is probably $2 and some cents, maybe $2 and 60 something cents, while a person in the US I make $16 doing the same job. Well, not just, I mean, not say the US, because that would be wrong, but in New York, specifically New York, I make that amount. Now, somebody can explain that to me, but Andrew Holness is getting 45% off the President of the United States, and him not do as much work as the President of the United States. Irrespective of what you may think about the President of the United States, I assure that the President of the United States have way more responsibility than him. Him don't have 45% of the responsibilities of the President of the United States and things that are at stake based on his actions or inactions. Even when you look at the population itself, him not in charge of so much people. You understand? Population of Jamaica is approximately 2.8 million, while the US I think is 330 million. But yet still, him after get so much money for him pay. Me not understand this. People wanna like up the live and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Because, like I say, we want to know. So maybe somebody know, anybody know why Andrew Holness is getting so much money for him pay? Anybody have any idea? Or maybe anybody would like to know why you think Andrew Holness is getting so much money for him pay? You think him deserve it? And how much money you think him should have get for him pay? See the money, me probably gone, me such never want to see him face, but like how me look like me check out, me could put him back on the screen. Third highest pay in the Americas. But the worst hospital them. Somebody explain that. Hospital people have to sit down for not about 2 days. Sit down in a wheelchair for 2 weeks. Forget a bed. Sometimes they don't get none. People end up asleep on the floor and all them sort of thing there. Them just sit down in a wheelchair. Inhumane condition. Got me there in my yard, I go in my bed. But if you go to hospital, if you go sit down on a chair for 2 weeks. But he might get approximately 181,000 for fee and pay. Why am I do for deserve this? People remember to like up the like, but then him no want people to talk. So I really want to know, what is this about trying to muzzle the media, especially muzzling independent media? Remember, the Jamaican Constitution, Chapter 3, Section 13, 3C and D of the Jamaican Constitution. Alright? And also, for the US, First Amendment. So keep that in mind. And also, the UN Declaration of Human Rights, Article 19. So keep that in mind, So anytime you hear this individual talk about people attack things were illegal and something, nobody not threaten you. And nobody nah say nothing where them not supposed to say. People them are taught the truth. And right now we over here start taught the truth. You get 181,000, approximately 181,000 annually for your pay. And we have the worst hospital them in Jamaica. In my opinion. I mean, I hear nobody in the other place them complain. And we even do the survey. Not the survey, but that thing that where we come from, what the indigo thing that where them get data from Bloomberg, WHO, and the World Bank. So you say, I lie them people there tell, a misinformation I come from them places. So you know I'm going to sue them people there for misinformation too. That more I know. Him no want to link them, him no want to sue them. What the organization name again? Hold on, man. Him no want to sue, let me see. You know want to sue letter 1. Yeah, the survey was compiled, the data was compiled by letter 1. Indigo Wellness Index. You know want to sue them too. If you say them have spread misinformation, Jamaican people you have strength for. Go and go sue them, man. Like you don't want people to talk. So why him never come out and say a misinformation them people they have spread? And all this information we get from Gemini, where some of them actually play them out loud. They hear Gemini talking about the situation. You don't want to go sue Gemini, you know, well, I know Gemini, you don't sue still. You don't want to sue Google. I think you would have said more sue Google now. People on the like up the live and remember to subscribe to the channel. Because we not stop calling Joe Holness name, you know. Because man him dirty thinking hospital them. Like him not, come like him not, no shame. Because you have some dirty hospital and I walk around and I show off yourself about you gone a World Cup and them sitting there. You're supposed to hide. You're supposed to hide your face. Wonder how the rest of the leader them look upon you. Them don't know say you have some dirty thinking hospital in Jamaica. Clean up the hospital them, man. And we not stop calling name and we not stop calling up your name. Forget likes and views and them thing there. But you see while we do that, we are taught the truth, yeah? So yeah, man, we know so we are calling name forget likes and views. But you see while we do that, we are taught the truth. And yesterday, I know yesterday a couple of days ago, you get up and say something where you shouldn't say. Now because you do that, we are call up your name even more right now. Nah, top call your name and Joe Holness. People gonna like up the live and subscribe to the channel. So I feel like him a get too out and bright and feisty, him a pass him place, you know, man. Yeah, man, him a pass him place, because I don't know who him, you know. Nah, top call him name. People gonna like up the live and subscribe to the channel. And Joe Holness, we not top call your name, you know. We not top call your name. Because you're too bright and out. Who you? I want to know who him, you know. You know who him? Who that brother up on the screen? How much money you think him deserve to get for him pay? Who say $5? Who say $10? But I give him a 10 grand still, isn't it? Yeah, man, but I give him a 10 grand. But definitely not 181,000. Him can't get that. Him not supposed to get more than 10,000 US for him pay for the year. No more than that. How you to get up and give him so much money? Where am I to get them kind of money there? People me there eat some food and I talk to them at the same time. Like up the live, people, and subscribe to the channel. Pardon me, you know you're probably here chewing and all that in the over your speaker to your phone or your laptop or your TV. Sorry about that, but what they are doing real talk, not a studio setting, but just a real talk where all a reason. And we are say Andrew Holness not supposed to get so much money for him pay. While the hospital them in Jamaica dirty and think with beer, rat and roach and then sitting there. And then he man come bright up himself, but a lot of what people are saying on the internet is illegal. But they are telling nothing illegal about you. The hospital them out and dirty and think a lot, nobody a tell. Go man. And yes, we are calling them to get views and likes. Go and call YouTube and tell them something about it, no? And see if they not run you. I like say I get 28.6 million Jamaican dollars for the year. For me, I mean, work out to be the equivalent of 181,000 USD, which is approximately 45% of what the President of the United States is getting. People, if no comment drop, me soon come read it. Just give me a second, me soon come read the chat. People, like up the live and subscribe to the channel in the meantime. Alright. Alright, so we are forward back. We are forward on it. Back to the laptop again. We can read up the chat and see what I go on. By the way, people, you know, same friend them good there over here watch. So when I go in the chat and type up, Andrew Holness go fix the hospital there. Matter of fact, you don't even type in here. Just like fix the hospital. Type that in the chat, people. And remember, like up the live, subscribe to. Yeah, look, you don't know. We're there back on the chat again. Alright, the people were there. We're back right or so. On the live stream. I don't even know if Caleb's still about it, but anyway. Next time we sort out that. Next time we definitely. Oh, you know, say that message I never say. Michael Mitchell message, you know. I know why it never populate initially. Well, if Michael, if you're still there, big up yourself, I never read out your message card. I thought the first message came from Adesh Singh, but apparently it came from Michael. So Michael, big up yourself. Thanks for commenting. Sorry if you don't read out your message. Like I said, I never see it. Maybe YouTube did hide it for whatever reason. Meantime, people, remember to like up the live stream, and of course check out a few little things right there. So right, see where I go and go here. So alright. So like I say, what's your deal now? Where I go? Let's see where I go and go here. So hold on. Talking out a few statistics right here. I'm gonna see where I go on for this. Alright, so people, in the meantime, let me say a whole heap of things we have to cover, but you know everything can cover up on the one live stream. So, as if you know, we are going to hold on. So yeah, people, we not stop calling up on Holness name because we want to get views and likes, alright? Yeah man, that is simply it. Views and likes we are call up him name for. But while doing that, we are taught the truth. And we call up him name and we get 11,300 odd views. Yeah. With a whole heap of watch hours too. Because the people them know say a true we attack, alright? Bag of comments and reactions and all that. So 260, yeah man, 260 comments and reactions and all that in the chat. We don't need to read out no more statistics, alright? So that is what happens. So we call on Holness name and we get views and we get likes and we get comments and we're supposed to get pay. Don't know what the CPM of the video is gonna look like yet, but whatever it is, they don't know. We call up him name and we get some pay and him can't do nothing about it. People, please remember, like the live and remember to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe for the next time we feel for call up on Holness name. Maybe we all go back live again today and call up his name again if I feel like it. I feel idle enough. Or we might talk about something, yeah. But anyway, in the meantime, subscribe to the channel and please go check out the videos on my channel. Alright? Now we got videos on the channel but we don't really talk about this individually. See me say we talk about better things. But more time we just feel idle and we just want some, see if we get some money, we just call him name and get some views. Anyway. Yeah man, him bright and out harder man, so we decide so we have come call up him name. So please subscribe to the channel, alright? Yeah man, you don't know. Let me see if nobody drop the message before I lift up. Yeah man, so we're gonna lift up here now, people. So you don't know, big up Luke, big up Kellap, big up Everett, big up me. See who else again? Big up Young T. Yeah man, you don't know. I don't know if Young T is still there, but big up Lily Brown, big up, yeah, big up Luke already. Big up Vernon. Alright, who else Vernon does? Alright. Robert, big up yourself. Hakeem Rodney, big up yourself too. Jada Gray, big up yourself too. Adesh Singh, big up. Michael Mitchell, big up. Yeah, man. And for everyone else, I'm going to see if we have nobody else on this list. Let me check over here, see if any name that the woman never call. No, I think I call everybody name. So all those who commented, yeah, man, I call the name them. Big up. If you're here and you did not drop a comment, big up yourself too. If you only just like the live stream, we appreciate that too. Big up if you subscribe, big up yourself. Even if you just came and you did not comment or anything of the sort, we appreciate that too. Alright, so you don't know. Yeah, man, so we're gonna jump out right now. So you might see me again maybe later on, you don't know, maybe a few minutes up. I don't know, but we might check back in, or maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, stay tuned to the channel and go check out the videos. Alright, now we out.